Okay, we are in fact live. Let me tweet out like the "oh, we're live" shit. I'm running a bit late because I had to do groceries and dishes.
No, it's from Toa.
What did you say?
It's from Toa's in the chat.
Already?
Yep.
Damn, I haven't even tweeted it out yet. Freaking speedy person. Shit, I didn't prepare an image to put on the link today. Because I'm the big smart. I just used the same one from yesterday, it's fine. This will be the last stream for the New Year's break. I'm taking tomorrow off to fucking recover because I've been streaming every day, every evening until 1 a.m. for 10 days.
Whoa.
So I'm a little bit fucked
Yeah.
up. And I need at least 1 day to recover my sleep schedule.
Yeah, that's very valid.
Even if it wasn't valid, if I could channel, so you deal. Okay, it's on Tumblr. It's on Twitter. You're actually watching the countdown? I'm surprised anyone uses that. That's cool. And putting on Discord. Oh, you probably want gameplay, don't you? Hang on. Let me share my screen with you. There we go. How's that paper going? You know, you there? Am I not being heard? Hello? I suddenly don't hear anything from Nita. Let me reconnect Discord. Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did something happen just now, or?
No, it's just quiet for a moment.
Oh, I thought there was a problem.
No, I was just reading an article.
Oh, look at you, big science nerd. I mean that in the best way.
Alright. Nothing super interesting unless extinct South American mammals are your area of interest.
X what?
Extinct South American metatherian mammals. So basically, sort of marsupials.
What does metatherian mean?
Everything that's not eutherian, which is like all non. So all marsupials and all. Now I don't remember the name for that group, but the platypi and the echidnas are not marsupials, but they because they lay eggs. But those and the marsupials are metatherian, and then all the others are eutherian. It's basically very sciencey talks for do they have their babies in their stomach or not.
So do they lay eggs or not?
Metatherians either lay eggs or have their babies in a pouch.
Right.
So the opossum is a metatherian, for example, because it has a pouch.
Okay.
Yeah, as I said, it's pretty.
No, it's interesting for sure. I just don't think I'm smart enough to get it.
I'm also not smart enough, I think, to properly explain it
fair enough.
in a good way.
I switched up my armor to to actually show off how far we progress in the game.
I think there's like a desync between my stream and the Twitch stream, because I only see gameplay on the Twitch stream.
Yeah, you're supposed to only see gameplay on Twitch.
Yeah, but not on the live here.
Where? What do you see on the live share?
Your face rig.
Like just the face? Oh wait, I'm showing the wrong window, aren't I?
I think so.
You could have mentioned it.
Well, I am.
A bit late.
I didn't notice it until now because I was reading the. There we go. Yeah, that's the right one.
All right. Okay. So we've actually progressed pretty far in the game, so our actual armor looks like this now, even if I normally glamour it to look cuter.
Yeah, it's great. I love the hammer.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I should change up the armor back to our usual or keep it like this.
I'm probably not the right person to ask that because I have a weakness for the Diablo's armar. So
I don't know about
like bulky is my.
I don't like him bulky. I mean,
see, that's why I'm the wrong person to ask.
I mean, it is cool, but I'm really not the bulky type.
Yeah.
Like if it were Tobi Kadachi or something, I like Tobi Kadachi.
Tobi Kadachi.
Tobi Kadachi. I think this is a lot less bulky, and it's kind of more what I like.
Yeah.
Like a long coat. I dig a long coat. That's my thing. What changes if I change the color on this?
Do you have that layered armor that's like it has a very large hat? I don't know the name of it, but I think it thought it looked very cool. I think it was like odogaron layered or something.
Odogaron layered armor.
Or do you need to hunt? Wait, I gotta check that the name for it.
I'm not sure I have that. I think I'm just gonna hide the head completely, like the hat, because I do want to see my character's face. This kind of looks silly. This is like a big, like reverse Santa Claus.
Yep.
Hang on. There's got to be something I can do here. Well, they have the dress from the Blossom set. So this looks a bit weird. How I like the top of that, and change the colors. I think this is what we've been doing all along. But like, if I just change this over the default. Oh wait. How about that? It's like a.
I think that looks pretty good.
It's practical.
Yeah.
This hammer isn't going to be my main hammer, by the way. I just think it looks cool.
I mean, that's valid.
It's not actually that good. It's like mid-tier power level, and it's only special because it has affinity and fire at the same time. When
Yeah.
I mean, we have the glavenus hammer like right here, which does more fire damage and has more sharpness. Even if it has less, no way, it's a little bit less fire damage, but it does have more sharpness. No, I guess it is better than this one.
Okay, I was
guess it orders them randomly.
I was thinking of the Odogaron Master Rank armor.
How do I get that?
No idea.
I'll fight a Master Rank or Odogaron, I guess. But it wouldn't be layered armor. I would lose the buffs from this.
Yeah, I mixed it up with a layered armor that was like a pre-order thing called the Yakumo, I think. Yeah, Yakumo. They both have very similar hats, so I mixed them
Oh,
up.
do you mean the one with like the white samurai hat?
Yeah.
I think I have seen that one. I don't know if we fought a Master Rank Odogaron yet. Wait, this one. Is this the one you meant?
Yeah, that's the one.
I don't know. It gives me white hair for some reason.
Fair.
On the whole, this set is a bit kinky. It's a little horny.
I mean, I had only looked on the guy armors because I have a guy character.
Yeah,
so.
of course. Good excuse.
I am not horny on main.
You're horny everywhere else, though.
Lies and slander.
In that order.
Oh, that was a good one. What's that? Nargacuga?
That was Nargacuga, yeah. I don't know, I need a lot of Diablos in there because it, I finally got that set together. I fought a Black Diablos off screen. This ups my max slugger to 5 instead of 3. So,
oh, that's nice.
Which for a hammer, I'm gonna knock things over like all the time. Hello?
Hello.
You good?
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
You're scaring me.
No, I'm just... I don't know if I'm not hearing stuff or not.
Oh
wow, that
if
was
you
a
can
very...
hear game audio and you can hear my voice, that's all you need to hear.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Alright, then you're probably good. So let's see, we've got an acid glavenus and an ebony odogaron on the menu. I have no idea what those are weak to. Acidic glavenus.
I don't know.
Ebony odogaron. I don't know. Might be electricity since we just fought the Fulgur Engineer.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not sure.
What is usually acid monster weaknesses though?
We don't usually have acid monsters. I think this is like the first one.
Yeah.
So I'm not especially sure. I could Google it, but that seems like cheating.
You could track it.
I don't think I've got enough tracks to go to the whatever.
That's fair.
Hi, Walrus Vendors. I have seen the Ebony Odogaron, but I don't have enough research levels to know its weaknesses. I guess you only need one level of that, though. Not sure that's worth the time. Maybe I'll just go in with an elementless hammer, so I just do big dick damage.
Yeah, I almost always go in with a Diablo's hammer, so I do knockback or stun damage.
I mean, every hammer does stun damage.
Yeah, I know, but that one does extra, I think.
I mean, I do have 5 slugger, so...
By what?
I do have 5 slugger now, 60% stun damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You think we should go after... I want to fight the odogaron first. I'm pretty good at fighting odogaron.
Alright. Sounds good.
Why did I walk away? Well, everything I need is right here. Diablo Shatterer does do the most damage, but it also has low affinity. I could take Earth Ender, which has the same defense bonus as Diablo's, but less affinity and a bit less damage. Like no affinity negative, at least.
Yeah, as I said, I am terrible at stuff like this. I usually go with Diablo's hammer and just bang my head against the monster until it works.
I mean, I do have a lot of affinity boosters on my build, so
yeah,
maybe I'll take the one with neutral affinity, and therefore a lot of affinity.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's see, is that the Tigrex one? Or
No, that's
no?
I think Earth Ender is just like the base bone one for Master Rank.
Oh, okay.
The Tigrex one is just called Tigrex.
Makes sense. Let's see here.
John Leguizamo.
What?
He's a fantastic actor.
What up, everybody? It's your girl.
Hello.
Hello.
Do I need... oh, you're all the way turned up. Damn, you're a bit quiet.
I am?
Well, not so much quiet. It sounds like you're far away.
Oh. Alright, how about now?
No difference.
Now?
No difference.
Okay, let's...
I mean, you're at the right volume. It just kind of sounds like you're like at the other side of the room. Maybe it's me. If the chat says you're good, you're good. How is she, chat?
How is chat?
What do you think, chat? Has she committed a horrible crime against humanity, or is she fine?
Now, if you're making the limitation be crimes against humanity, I think we need to get a little more specific.
No. No, I don't.
What, so what are you hunting?
Ebony odogaron.
I know what ebony means. It's like a dark wood or something.
No, it's like a rock, isn't it?
No, it's a dark wood.
Oh, fuck.
I used to think it was a metal, but that's because of fucking Oblivion.
Yeah.
What about Oblivion?
Oblivion has ebony armor, and so because of that, I thought that ebony was a
same.
type of metal.
Same. Skyrim is the same thing.
Yeah.
That was a cutscenery. Well, that's an odogaron right there. That's not an ebony one, though.
It's
Big-
Ganondorf.
Big old pepper.
Oh, I thought it was like a pig.
It's not a pig.
No. It's
Oh, that- I have a sneaking suspicion that might be the ebony.
The ebony one, yeah.
yeah. Oh no, Clifford is gonna get his ass beat.
Double dog action.
Is Clifford a
Ooh.
kaiju?
Oh, we didn't like that. Ooh. Ooh. Clifford, no.
Ripping shit, Clifford.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Emily Elizabeth can't save you now.
Who?
Isn't that the name of the
I don't
girl who had
fucking know.
Clifford?
It's been
Emily
a million
Elizabeth? Yeah. Emily Elizabeth. Well, your name's Emily. You can avenge Clifford.
No.
Pardon.
I just want this one instead. I want freaking Shadow the Hedgehog over here.
Oh yeah.
I would have
Shadow.
gone with gamer chair.
Shadow defeated Knuckles.
Same
now
fucking
you
thing.
must try.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Who's trying to join? I don't like people joining on the first time I'm fighting a monster.
Oh, you mean the game?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like the chat.
No, maybe. They might be in the chat. I don't know. Oh, no, withdrawn from the quest. I guess they heard me. I know who that is. It's probably the best Monster Hunter player on our Discord
Hold on,
server.
I have to mute real quick. My grandmother is calling me.
Well, kill her.
Alright.
Get rid of her. She had her turn. Oh, Hannahation. That's probably her. Annihilation? That is not how you spell that.
Annihilation.
That's not how you spell that, is it? Is there an H there?
I don't know. I don't know.
Isn't it just annihilation?
Yeah, but no, I think there's an H.
Is there? Google it. I need to know now.
I think it's like, yeah, there's an H.
Shit. I'm stupid. Snowhalation. Sie sind das Essen, wir sind die Jäger. Please go away, I'm trying to heal my bleed. I should have thought about the fact that odogaron usually has bleed on it. I wonder where bleed is in a status effect you can inflict on monsters.
That's a good question.
I mean, I guess we can't inflict any of the blights either.
Yeah.
I guess it's
Yeah,
kind of
it's
like a
true.
blight. I mean, we can inflict blast and
Also,
paralysis.
chat, the difference between orange and ebony is that orange, the color is named for the fruit, and ebony, the no, wait, it's the same. And ebony, the color is named for the wood.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah,
Fucking
I'm
lied
just
to me.
stupid.
You son of a bitch. I know how to fight a dog around. I'm mostly just a little scared because I don't know how strong this thing is.
Sorry about that. My grandmother called to let me know she was back in town.
Alright.
Like the John Mulaney special.
No, that's new in town.
Shit.
You call yourself a John Mulaney fan? Do you even
No, I
know
don't. Nobody-
when the
nobody
Salt
calls
and Pepper
themselves that.
Diner closed?
What did you say?
Did you even know when the Salt and Pepper Diner closed?
First of all, speak up a bit. Second, wasn't it like 9?
I don't
Oh,
know.
in 2011.
Oh, you mean you mean when it closed permanently? I thought like when it
Yeah.
closed for the day. No, I don't know when it closed.
Let's find out.
Hey, Northern Kuga, why is that here?
Maybe it's just chilling.
2016.
Wow, aren't you a
Okay.
fucking wizard? What? Why are you leaving again? I just came here to fight you. Son of a gun.
Why are you running?
Yep.
Having a turf
Oh.
war? Oh, they are.
Oh.
And he's
Yeah.
getting his ass beat.
Odogaron is losing.
It basically said, "Fuck you, Emily. I got better things," and fought on other shits. Are you gonna smash it with a hammer?
Bro, what's the one thing I do in this game?
Pet cats?
No.
Wear silly hats?
No.
Start Wiggler gangs.
Yes.
Okay, it was implied that the Wiggler hat was the silly hat I was referring to.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Oh.
You didn't imply hard enough.
Alright.
Oh no. I was running away.
Why are you running?
Because you deserve pain.
What is? How does one sharpen a hammer?
I guess I'm sharpening like the sharp bits on it so they hurt more.
Yeah.
Nargacuga, please. Nargacuga, please. Why am I getting texts?
Because they know you're streaming.
Well, stop it. I might have to check my phone in a bit if this keeps up.
It's always the worst moment that people try to contact you, you know?
You don't fucking say.
Yeah, like,
Any moment is the
I-
worst moment. I don't want people to contact me.
that's very valid. But yeah, no, like, a minute after I joined this stream, my grandma called me. Like, yeah.
The chat is shitting on you right now.
What?
The hammer
Why
with sharp
is this-
teeth? How do you sharpen a hammer with sharp teeth?
Okay, I didn't know what the hammer was. I just see hammer and think smash.
To be
I
fair,
mean,
they
that's
usually
not
don't have
unwarranted.
sharp teeth.
Yeah.
Insert the picture of the crow, but with Emily's icon over it saying "Let me smash."
Literally,
hammer
what
in the
picture?
Oh,
What
that
crow?
crow. I thought you meant the crow from that movie.
I thought you meant the
What?
crow from that meme about a bird who's singing a song and then a crow like shouts over it.
Oh.
Please watch your microphone. You just breathe all the way into it.
Sorry. The interrupting crow.
Yeah, I guess that would be it. Big spin. It hit nothing. Wait, what did she say? Eternproa?
What?
Eternproa said that's what she said, but I don't know when we said something sexual.
Yeah, I mean either.
Probably "Let me smash," which kind
Yeah.
of defeats the purpose.
That's exactly what. That's not a joke though. That's literally what
Yeah.
that means.
Yeah.
That's not really a what. That's what she said joke, is it?
Yeah.
I'm on your face. I'm gonna smash your face. Shit.
You big disgrace. Kicking your can all over the place.
You've missed me making that joke like 3 times in the last days.
Well, I've been busy.
Apparently.
Yeah, no, I've been getting home at like between 10:30 and midnight.
Hang on, I gotta check my phone. Okay, they're just talking. I'll just mute my phone for a bit. Just a group text.
Alright.
If Sven comes in here yelling about why I'm not responding to the group text, that's why.
Understandable.
This is perfectly understandable.
Speak up a bit.
Comprehensible.
If I could boost your audio anymore, I would, but I cannot. You're at 200%.
I do find it funny that most higher tier monsters of like first you have Diablos and now odogaron, that they become like very evil looking, like very dark colors and red eyes and all that.
I mean,
Well, it's an
Odogaron.
intimidation tactic.
Yeah, but in nature the most dangerous one are the ones that like colorful as fuck.
Yeah, and this. Well, I mean, look at the poison dart frogs. They're black with neon colors.
Yeah, but they're also like neon blue and green and yellow.
And there's neon red ones, and this one is black with neon red.
It's sort of fair, but I would like to see like an odogaron in like purple and garish
Oh,
pink.
We
because
do
that
have the
would look
Coral
amazing.
Pookie Pookie, who is a lot more like flamboyant than the base one.
Yeah, that's true. But doesn't that one shoot like? Does that one shoot poison?
Water. The normal one shoot poison.
Yeah. So it's like less dangerous in that case, right?
Well, it's water like a fire hose, like really high pressure water.
No, that's fair.
Why is he just standing here? What's going on? Big Yelly? Okay. What are you doing? Oh Jesus.
How many eyes does it have?
Spin to win.
2? What are you talking about?
Oh, well, sometimes it looks like it has more than 2.
It does not.
Have you seen Xenojiva?
I've never seen this monster in my life.
Yeah, but this isn't Xenojiva. Have you seen Xenojiva?
No.
Ah, okay. That one I do really wonder if it has like 6 dice or something. It's hard to say.
I mean, it has at least 6, yeah.
I think the best thing involving weird eyes is in Dark Souls, the Basilisk. The big things that look like eyes, they're not actually its eyes.
Yeah, it's a decoy.
I mean, that's the basic like intimidation thing, right?
Yeah.
I think it's more like the thing of like there's the geckos whose tails look like their heads, so that when predators try to bite their heads off, they end up biting the tail, and so that they can survive and run away. I think it's more like that,
Maybe.
like faking a weak spot.
Well, you wouldn't want to fake a weak spot on top of your head, though.
Well, I mean, they're vestigial. They'd be like. Or
yeah, I know, but then you want to put it on your tail or something. I think it's probably more like they just do it to look very much larger than they actually are.
Xenojiva doesn't have more than 2 eyes?
What?
No, apparently Xenojiva only has 2 eyes, and the rest are like energy sacs, according to chat.
Huh.
Chat might be wrong. Chat has been wrong before.
Really? No way. I never would have guessed that a coalition of
an open
9
forum
people talking at once would have the possibility of being wrong.
Well, you know, the wonders aren't out of that. Wait, that idiom doesn't translate.
Wait, what?
There's
what does it say? I love other language idioms in English.
Yeah. There's a Dutch idiom which translates literally to the wonders aren't out of the world yet, which I guess means fuck, how would you translate that? The world isn't out of wonders yet, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds a lot better than when I tried to translate Swedish ones.
Yeah,
do you have any Swedish?
I took some liberties.
Yeah. Some of my favorites to use include, like, let's see, there's no cow on the ice.
That one's fun. What does that mean?
There's no cause for alarm.
Oh.
Okay.
And then there's...
So it's basically like, shit, I can't think of...
We have a similar one, which is about, like, a bear on the railway tracks, I think.
And also another one I really like is now you have chat in the blue locker.
The blue locker?
What's the blue locker?
Yeah, which basically means now you fucked up.
Now you fucked up.
Why is the locker blue?
Now you fucked up.
I think it's supposed to be... I think it's a pretty old idiom, but I think it's supposed to allude to that if you had a locker that was painted in a like blue color, it was something very fancy. So it's not just that you have chat in a locker, you have chat in the fancy, expensive.
To be fair, if I was at some rich asshole's place and I saw this really fancy ass chest, then I would probably take a shit in it out of spite.
Jesus.
Ooh,
hey,
going at it.
As
a maniac with no concern for the rules.
Now, as Diogenes said, there's no place to spit in a rich man's home other than his face.
That's not true. You can spit everywhere you want.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that, like, Diogenes was, like, in some rich asshole's home, and he was like, hey, don't spit on the floor. And
that was when he spit on the roof.
Well, that was during a time in which it was very common to just spit wherever. So Diogenes' response was to spit in the guy's face.
I don't remember that from Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Was Diogenes in Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
No, I think it took place like before or after he lived.
Yeah, I think.
I think Diogenes
No, wait,
was during
because-
Plato's time. Or
Yeah,
was it
because
Socrates?
because what's the name now again?
He holds
Assassin's
it.
Creed takes place during the Peloponnesian War, right?
Socrates was there.
Ah, okay. But
I
wasn't it
think you're right.
Socrates
Yeah.
and Plato and Aristotle? Because I know Diogenes was a contemporary of Aristotle and Alexander the Great.
So Aristotle. Wait, no. Let me think about this. It was Socrates, then Plato, then Aristotle, right?
Yeah, I
So
think
yeah,
so.
that would been before Diogenes then.
Who died and left Aristotle in charge of ethics?
Okay, good play
Plato.
reference. Yeah, we all saw the good plays. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
But here's a fun fact: did you know
That's
that did you know that Plato in his youth was a wrestler, and Plato is actually his wrestler persona name, which just means brawl.
Did you
That
know
basi-
that
that's
Plato
basically
in
like
his
The
youth
Rock
fucked
becoming-
like an animal?
Yeah, that is actually like The Rock would become a famous philosopher, and everyone would call him The Rock.
Well, I mean, that's basically The Rock. He is basically a philosopher.
No,
No?
he's not.
You don't consider him a great philosopher of the modern
Name
era?
one philosophy he has.
Okay.
Well,
Don't look it
he's
up.
really good at. He's really good at emphasizing the importance of smell
What?
in the daily life. Yeah, he
yeah, you
always.
smell what The Rock's cooking.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like Terry Crews.
Okay, here's the quote by Dwayne The Rock Johnson. It's fundamentals. Show up, outwork everyone, rely on my own two hands to get the job done. Consistency. Let's see. Success isn't always about greatness, it's about consistency.
That sounds more like a
let's see.
self-help book than a philosophy.
Are you saying
Yeah.
that self-help books aren't based on philosophy?
I'm saying it's a different market.
I'm saying
What
it.
is philosophy?
Have you ever heard of the allegory of the cave? That was Plato, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's
That was
philosophy.
Yeah. But I think one of the fundamentals of philosophy is that there's no right answer as to what philosophy is.
Well, then I don't have to agree with you.
Isn't that just your philosophy then?
Exactly.
What's the Bo Burnham joke? It's like
Nothing
College
is
is-
real, art is a lie.
no, not that one. It's like college is just your opinion.
That's just
Oh,
like your opinion, man.
Where's that Mulaney again? I forget.
This place is the best place to fight as a hammer.
Oh yeah, I
swear to
fucking
God.
love this place.
Why? What makes this
Because
place different?
this whole room is slope, and Hammer is
Yeah.
the best when at a slope.
Oh, because you can easily reach their face.
No, because you can do the fucking slide attack.
There's a slide attack.
Dude, I've
Yeah.
been doing it this whole time.
I didn't realize you were sliding.
Look, I'll show it off in a second. Oh, he's
You
limping
know-
Oh,
already.
he's running up.
Okay,
I
look,
bet
I can.
Sonic
Look,
could
no, no,
totally
look,
rock
no,
a hammer.
no, no. Look at my slide attack. I slide,
Yeah.
jump, spin, 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 slam.
Oh, nice.
That beats anything.
Yeah. And if you're fast enough, you can do it several times in a row on one monster before they can react, which is
If you
great.
clutch claw out of that, then you continue to spin while you're hurtling towards the monster like a Beyblade.
Nice. Let it rip.
See, see?
Beyblade is so wild. Moses parted the seas with the Beyblade.
Is that canon?
Yeah, in Beyblade, that's 100% canon.
Get me a screenshot right now.
All right.
I think I've seen that screenshot actually.
Not that I don't believe you, but I need to see it.
Successfully hunted. Amazing.
I'll do you one better.
What's that?
I'll give you a video.
Sure. I
Post
think
it
a
in
screenshot kind of
Screenbox.
gets the point across just as fast, but sure.
All right. I posted the video in a stream chat, but here's the fucking screenshot. Do you think I would make things up about
No, I
Beyblade?
didn't think you made it up. I just wanted to see how it was rendered. Man, that is... I wasn't expecting a heavenly golden glow.
It's Moses parting the seas.
Amazing. Hey, Chucky. Thank you for hosting. I'm fighting dogs. Hey, Tenderizer.
You're
That's
avenging Clifford the Big Red
good. I got
Dog.
Tenderizer. That's a great ability for Hammer.
Thunderazer
ability?
sounds like a Pokemon move.
No, weakness exploit. It's the best fucking thing. It's the one thing I don't have yet that I need for
Oh,
myself.
baller! But now you have it.
Well, I don't know if I have it maxed out. Probably one gem probably isn't enough to max it out. It'd be better if I got some from my costume, really, because that gives more points. It's a complicated system. I gotta have all the right skills. I already have handicraft and slugger maxed out, and slugger beyond the normal max to max 5. I have like 3 attack bonus and 3 critical eye.
You're doing great.
I gotta figure out all the things. My face rig isn't responding to my mouth movements for some reason. I'm gonna destroy the universe. Fuck you.
One of my favorite dynamics between two characters is when they just keep saying "fuck you," "no fuck you" repeatedly. Like "fuck you," "no fuck you," "hey fuck you."
Sounds a bit...
Just that over and over.
The one I like is the kiss in the eye one. That's a good one.
Well, RMT, you want to set the universe on fire? My world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it. And never fuck. I need to listen to that song again.
Satellite picture.
Something. I'm learning how to play it on the ocarina.
Nice.
Wow, aren't you a fucking wizard?
No, I think it would actually be more of a bard thing.
I've been
Cool.
thinking about getting an ocarina, but my room is already so filled with instruments.
Oh, get another. Wait, are you the one that has the accordion?
Yes.
I knew it. I knew someone in the stream crew had an accordion.
I currently have a piano, or like electric piano, but whatever.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Harmonica.
Do
Yeah.
I want to do the quests needed to get the Dante layered armor so I can have a sick-ass red coat before it's gone at 1 a.m.?
Ooh.
It's gone at 1 a.m.? Oh shit. Alright, fine, let's do it. Is that when the events are ending?
I think so.
Shit.
What is this sick ass red coat? That is a sick ass red coat.
We gotta fight... Is that Arch-Tempered? An Arch-Tempered Teostra? Fuck me. Okay.
It's like if Michael Jackson had a trench coat.
It's Dante from Devil May Cry.
Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
Yeah, this game has been featuring Dante from Devil May Cry for a long time.
Yeah.
And Knuckles.
And Knuckles. No, not Knuckles.
Yeah. No, yes, Knuckles. Shadow killed him in the last quest.
What are you talking about? Oh, shut up.
But yeah, I have an
that-
electric piano, a harmonica, an accordion, and I recently also bought a birch trumpet.
Oh, nice. We should have an impromptu jam session.
I think Sven
Yeah,
is a
although
kazoo.
I think I play best on my saxophone because that one I played a
You
lot
said
of years.
sex.
Can you play the sexy sax man music?
Yes, I can. That's every time I say I play the saxophone, that's the first thing people ask me.
That's
Of course,
the
of course.
most
And the
famous
second-
saxophone.
And the second is they ask if I play. Now I've forgotten the name. The George Michael song.
I don't know who that is.
You know, sexy saxophone song.
The only sexy sax song I can think of is "Careless Whisper."
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh yeah, that's the sexy sax man song.
That one I can't play. Or well, I
Type of
I probably could if I had the notes, but I haven't tried.
I could probably learn how to play it on the ocarina.
Yeah, maybe.
I want a trench coat.
I wonder if I could probably also learn how to play the Titanic theme on this thing.
I don't
You
like
could
the
probably-
Titanic theme.
I could probably learn something on my harmonica, but I haven't tried playing it in a while.
Play the Monster Hunter theme.
I don't know the Monster Hunter theme.
It goes like ba-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba,
That is
ba-da-ba,
way too
I could
complicated.
try. Let's
Oh.
see here.
I think
I'm
it's
gonna
called
angle my
like
mic away.
it's called like A Hero Comes or something.
No. I probably need the notes for it because it's quite complex.
Is that Megalovania?
Yes.
Fuck you. Yeah, no. Yeah,
No.
do the riff.
What?
I
the
gotta
riff.
see if I can do that in my harmonica.
Okay, stop. You're peeking the microphone.
No, that's
Is
really
that
work.
supposed to be
off
Megalovania
soon.
too, or is that something else?
Yeah, it was supposed to be Megalovania too.
You fucking traitor.
Hmm. I
Okay,
could probably
stop.
do better on piano. Just a moment. Let's see here.
Look at you with the fucking
Megalovania still
multi-talented
pops.
piece of shit.
It is so wild that Megalovania is such a poppin' song that there are 5 different versions that are all canon. There are
Define-
5
define
official
canon.
versions. Huh?
Define canon.
Made by Toby Fox himself. 5 different versions.
That doesn't seem that weird. Just a musician making multiple versions of his own song.
Oh fuck.
It's his most iconic song.
I know it is. That's why that's probably why there's more versions than one.
Well, I mean, for an indie musician, that is like, wow, the only, because usually it's for like, I'm talking about for 5 different, well, technically 3 different properties, but
I don't think Earthbound ROM hack counts as an official property.
yeah, all right. Well, not kind of that. There would be 2 properties, and each of those properties has 2 versions.
That would be Undertale and Smash, or what?
No, Undertale and Homestuck.
What about Smash?
I'm counting Smash with the Homestuck one because it was added to Smash because of Homestuck. Or,
Oh,
no,
wasn't
Homestuck. Undertale, sorry. But yeah, no, Undertale has 2 versions. And the one from Smash. And Homestuck has 2 versions. The one from when Aradia goes God tier, and one from Pester Quest. Aradia's Pester
Fuck is
Quest.
Pester
theme.
Quest?
Oh, it's the it's not a dating sim because you don't actually date. It's more. It's
A visual novel?
basically. Yeah, it's a visual novel
I
where.
thought Homestuck was a visual novel.
Homestuck's a webcomic, but okay. Pester Quest is an interactive visual novel
Okay.
in which basically you play as an XP of the reader,
What the fuck is
and
an XP?
an export. Basically, you're playing the personification of the readers,
But you are the reader.
and yeah, so you're basically playing as yourself.
Okay.
Anywho, you basically use retcon powers to accidentally fuck everything up.
Okay, that,
And-
good job describing absolutely nothing.
Okay, that's
No,
basically
no,
the
that was
Homestuck
not
at
an
its
invitation
core.
for you to explain it more elaborately. That's
I'm
me
not
saying
going to
whatever.
explain it more elaborately. I'm just saying that sassily saying good job at explaining it thoroughly with a hint of sarcasm can be said to any kind of Homestuck explanation. That shit's complicated. It's confusing. Nothing makes sense.
Sounds like Andrew Housey is a bad writer.
Let's see. All right.
There's debate on whether he is or isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at what point does something constitute genius, and at what point does it just constitute, like, gibberish?
Whether there's a meaning behind it, I guess.
Well, I guess the
Whether that meaning is
would
worthwhile depends on the reader.
I guess if there was a meaning behind Homestuck, it'd basically be that, like, growing up's tough, and so is being an adult, and being a kid, and life's
Wait, is it just
tough.
like a young adult story then?
Well, I mean, they start off 13, and then they grow up throughout the comic.
I can't believe
now
Homestuck is a
they're
young adult
adults.
novel.
It pretty much is. They're adults
Jesus
now.
Christ.
They
Oh
have
my God.
kids, and
I have never read Homestuck.
Me neither.
By the way,
You-
so I got the piano set up, so I think I can play Megalovania on this. I just need to
I
find
don't want
the
Megalovania,
first
do a
note.
Monster Hunter theme.
Okay, I could
this
try.
is a Monster Hunter stream.
Alright.
Please think-
Just
you
a
think
moment.
Sans wouldn't be
Dumb.
in Monster Hunter?
What did you say?
You saying Sans wouldn't be in in Monster Hunter? He is a monster.
Well, there is no way to make sense yet. I guess if you get the Dante coat color blue and wear the skull mask, it might look like him a bit.
Would you? Is there a way to get pink shoes?
You could get shoes and probably dye them pink. I don't know if they would be like low for specifically. Probably some way to make a Sans cosplay.
Yeah.
Custom
Although
is
it would
pretty
be
extensive.
very weird to see Sans fighting monsters,
No,
considering he is a monster.
fine. Make a Frisk one then.
Yeah, Frisk is a lot more
Dum,
reasonable.
dum, bum, 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 bum.
Oh shit. Ah, dang it. Starting to sharpen. Oh no.
Okay, I think I'm starting to get the whole of it. Let's see. Can you hear this? Let's see.
It's a bit soft.
No,
How about now?
Play more than one note, maybe I'll figure it out.
Let's see. Pause it again. No.
Not the wrong night. No. Higher.
Let's see here.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's correct. Are you doing this without sheet music?
yeah, I'm just trying to think in my head.
God damn it. Ooh. Yeah.
No. Let's see. There it is.
Get that ocarina out of there. No.
Okay, I'm getting a hold of it.
Get off the stage.
I'm getting like the first few notes. Wait,
Ooh,
I don't know
Close.
what else is after those first 4 notes.
it's close. I don't know if it's right.
But yeah, now it's time.
Is that better?
No.
Now it's time for.
No.
No, wait.
You bastard. I don't know if our 2 multiplayer friends can hear all this nonsense.
Well, we gotta practice so we can have a jam sesh.
No.
No. Well.
Oh, hey.
Something like that.
You
Yeah,
play
it's
this?
pretty close. Do We Are Number One.
Oh,
Do every single Siva Gunner meme song.
What?
Do every single song used in a Siva Gunner meme.
I could
Oh.
try.
A what meme?
Siva Gunner, come on, man.
I don't know what that is.
Bullshit.
They were saying Steven Universe.
Siva Gunner.
I don't know what that is.
Sometimes called Silva Gunner.
I maybe
Are you
heard
serious?
of
You don't know
that.
this?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's a YouTube channel where it's like a collaborative YouTube channel of different musicians, and they make meme mixes of existing songs from video games
Yes.
and post them as if they're the real deal to trick people, and it's funny.
It's great.
There's like millions at this point.
Also, what's the deal with this Kyostra? I don't remember their horns glowing.
Well, it is an arch-tempered one, so
Ah, yeah,
it's probably like more powerful somehow.
that's true.
They did have a contest at the end of last year. They had like different, like songs represented by the characters of the games they're from, or the people
Nice.
who made them, and they like pitched them against each other, like vote on which one you want more of, and made a big tournament. They've been doing it for like 2 years now. This is the second one, I think.
Neat.
It's a good channel.
I'll have to look into
I
it.
modded a bunch of their songs into Fallout New Vegas.
You ever figured out why that made the town disappear?
I want to say that it was taking. There was at least one mod in there that just straight up didn't work properly.
Yeah, it was the extended
And I
intro,
wanna
whatever.
say that
Have you drank the cool drink, by the way?
of course I drank a no, not right now. It wore off. Don't do it yet. I
Right.
have the bomb too. Also, I want to do the bomb. I love doing the bomb.
You know what? Hey, when you
Ooh.
whoa,
Nice.
Yeah.
that was an explosion.
What was I saying? Oh, the New Vegas. I think what went
yeah.
wrong is because one of the mods made an error. It was like stopping a process that would make the town load in, but it loaded the game in anyway, without the town. That's my theory
Alright.
anyway.
A game theory.
Boo.
Or at least it was taking up too much processing power to load the town in time, so I didn't.
Hmm.
To be fair, that sounds a lot like me.
What do you mean?
If I don't know what the fuck to do and I can't make a choice or figure out something out, I just end up not doing it altogether.
I mean, that's kind of how exceptions are, yeah. I don't know how much you know about programming.
Not a lot, not a whole lot. Like I've
See,
made.
that's my area of
I've-
expertise. I'm a game developer.
I know.
can very basic programming in R. That's about everything
R?
I can.
What's R?
Yeah.
Is that a language?
R Studio.
I how to like edit HTML. I don't really know.
HTML
how
is
to-
not programming. I'm sorry.
And I also.
I'm sorry to
am
fill the
familiar-
stereotype, but
I am also somewhat familiar with Twine.
I
Not
don't
enough
even
to
know
make
that
like
one.
a fully. Twine is used to make text-based games.
There's a
Uh,
material here somewhere that I haven't picked up. Where is it?
R Studio is used to code in R, which is a coding
There it
language,
is.
apparently.
PDF is not a programming language. Fuck off. Like, I'm not even a great programmer, but oof.
Oh, I know how to make 3D models. Does that count?
No.
Oh,
No, how is that a programming language?
all right.
Yeah,
It
but
has to do with gaming.
That's not.
I mostly used R coding in R for covariance analysis and stuff like that.
Hey guys, we probably need to do this again, right? Because I doubt one ticket will be enough.
Nice.
Or am I wrong on that?
I mean, you can check and then you can go again, can't you?
Yeah, sure. I'm just asking. I'm a Dizzy Pro.
The fuck is Dizzy Pro?
It means I was the one who made the most stuns happen, which makes sense because I have Slugger 5.
Yeah, and a hammer.
Yeah.
I'm almost finished with this giant ass bag of Swedish fish my boyfriend got me for Christmas.
You mentioned that.
What's Swedish fish?
A candy.
I never heard of them.
It's basically
fish?
No. They're shaped like fish. They're
Oh.
gummy candy.
Great.
I've been eating nothing but this for the last 2 weeks.
That
pretty
sounds very
much.
unhealthy.
I'm American.
That's not an excuse.
I was just okay. We call them pastel fish here.
I don't even know. I'm not going to Google it right now.
In
I-
Sweden, they're probably just called fish.
No, they're called pastel fish.
Oh. Oh,
I
right,
need-
you're Swedish.
Oh, I need red
aren't
orcs
you?
too. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
That's a
look
sick
at this.
coat.
Look at this.
Oh, it comes with a wig?
It comes with the wig.
Are you learning
Can you turn
Swedish?
the wig
Ashi?
off?
I can take the wig off. There you go.
Oh, what if you wore a wiggler with that?
I won't.
Ashy buttons. Are you learning Swedish? Wig.
I don't like that it has the red shirt under it. I don't like that much, but the coat itself is pretty good. Leather, yeah, I mean, I guess it's good. You also need 2 red orbs from somewhere. I think Hannah would know where that's from. She's already posted the next quest. Yeah, just the same one again. Fair enough.
Can you teach us Swedish?
I mean, I could try. What do you want to learn?
I don't know.
How
don't
do I?
know
How do
where
I
to
say?
begin.
Okay, first of all, how do I speak? How do I say sorry? I don't speak Swedish.
That
That's
would
a really
be
good way to start.
ursäkta, jag pratar inte svenska.
Shepta. Can you repeat that?
Ursäkta?
Ursäkta?
That's like excuse me.
Ursäkta.
Ursäkta.
Ursäkta?
Jag
Jag.
Jag.
pratar.
Like the
What, sorry.
Yeah, you could try say it like the jag and jagkast. Pratar.
Pratar?
Pratat.
Pratar.
Pratar.
Pratar?
Inte
Inte.
Inte.
svenska.
Svenska.
Yes.
So it was.
Ja. Ursäkta, jag pratar inte svenska.
Joksheta prata inska.
It's
Probably
a
wasn't right,
learning
was it?
process.
The only reason I'm laughing is because I honestly cannot remember the first 2 words.
No.
That's that's because ursäkta has the sh sound. That's like only Swedish and a couple of German accents apparently have it in the world. There's a tongue twister about it.
Ursäkta, jag pratar svenska.
Jag pratar inte.
Inte svenska. Svenska.
Otherwise, you're saying that you are speaking Swedish.
Oh, fuck.
I know how to speak. I know how to say the things in French, like je ne parle pas français.
Ah.
I can
So
say
there's
a lot of things in English.
Like,
I know a lot of English phrases like suck my dick. And,
How do you say, excuse me, I don't speak Dutch, would it be like, ik spreek niet Nederlands?
That's fucking German, you asshole.
Hey, I don't know how to speak Dutch. You can't judge me.
Yes, I can. That's German. That's a different language.
Yeah. That's Deutsch, not Dutch.
Deutsch.
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 Is that how
back.
it's pronounced?
It's pronounced Deutsch.
Huh.
But it would be would it be Netherlands? Netherlands?
It is called
Nederlands?
Nederlands. That's the language, yes.
Yeah.
But
Not
we don't say
Nederlands.
nicht. The word nicht, in fact, is the F word in Dutch.
That's good. That's good to know, though. Learning swear words. That's a good start. I know swear words in many languages.
Mhm.
How do you say there are bees here, let's leave in Dutch?
Oh, that's a good one.
Er zijn bijen hier, laten we weggaan.
Er zijn bijen.
Er zijn bijen
Er zijn bijen.
hier,
Yes, I'm being here.
laten we weggaan.
Laten de weggaan.
Laten we
Laten we
weggaan.
weggaan.
Laten de...
We,
Laten
with a
we-
W.
Laten we weggaan.
Weg, with a W.
Weggaan.
Wait, with a W?
With a W.
Wait, where would the W be?
Laten we weggaan.
Oh, okay. The. Alright. Sorry, I was getting confused on the pronunciation of W's. Sorry. So. Laten de
Laten we,
weggaan hier.
W, we,
Laten we weggaan here. Is that.
why do you give it like a French
I am
accent? What's
genuinely
up with that?
trying.
No, laten we weggaan. You give it like a posh French accent or something.
French is the
Wait,
only
wait.
language other than English I know.
What did you say? What was it? Er zijn bijen.
Bijen.
Bijen. Er zijn bijen.
The just means we, basically.
Alright.
If I translate it back literally, you're saying there are bees here. Let us
you can-
leave.
I can actually make that phrase a very good pun in Swedish.
Shit.
Oh, let's hear it.
It's det finns bin här. Vi borde sticka. Which is sticka is like slang for get out of here, but it literally means to what's the English word now again?
I don't know. It's your language.
It's the literal translation is sting. So it's if you directly translate it, it's there's bees here, let's sting.
I think.
I can teach you a really tricky tongue twister if you wanna.
Sure.
Oh man, that will destroy me.
It's 7 sjösjuka sjömän på skeppet Shanghai sköttes av 70 sköna
Gu
sjuksköterskor.
geppen de geppen die gip gap gippie gop gap gap.
What the way no what the way what the wap.
That sounded like Native American.
I think.
Oh yeah, Ashy buttons. That's a good one. A clean
Yo.
reindeer and ren.
Do y'all
Oh,
want to
that's
know
funny.
some southern U.S. Idioms,
No.
Yeah, sure.
southernisms as they're
Said
called?
no.
No.
Oh yeah. Here's a quick fun tongue twister now. Far 444, nej 44 inte 444 lam.
Here's a Dutch
La
one.
four, 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 la fe, four, four, four,
Why am I
la,
on?
ha,
No, I
la.
don't want to be on him. Oh shit.
I have no idea what that means.
It means father do sheep get sheep, no sheep do not get sheep, sheep get lamb.
I have one. It's
Alright.
de kat krabt de krullen van de trap.
The cat something in the stair.
Yeah, it's the cat scratches the curls of the stairs, but
Ah, okay.
de kat krabt de krullen van de trap.
Ah, the cat crap. No,
Well, here in
the krullen of the trap.
Yeah, I guess that's not the very hard one. Oh, here's one. Wij
here in
waswijven willen wel witte warme wonderwanten wassen. Wissen wij waar warm water was?
Hmm.
here in America we have Betty Botter bought a bit of butter. The butter Bitty Botter bought was a bit bitter.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's
I know
good.
a couple of English ones. My grandma taught me. She sells seashells by the seashore, and the
Oh, that one's
shells
old.
she
Everyone
sells
knows
as
that one.
seashells on shore. And there's Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a pick. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Okay, that one's too long. That is not fair.
It is. Also, I think you messed up a bit in the middle and repeated.
Yeah,
the
I
line
did.
Twice. It's Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers?
Peter Parker,
Did
like
Peter Piper
Spider-Man?
No, Peter Piper. If Peter Piper picked a peck. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled
If
peppers,
Peter Parker
where's
picked
the
a
peck of
fucking
pickled
piece of
peppers
shit.
Peter Piper picked? Oh, whoa, that is glitching the fuck out.
What's
Yeah.
glitching out?
The Discord stream. I'll post a screenshot.
Is it?
Oh yeah, at least for me. Is it for you, Nito?
No, seems pretty good for me.
Yeah, give me a screenshot. What's going on?
Well, it looks like a corrupted GIF.
Okay, maybe close and reopen that, because that is not how it's supposed to look.
Yeah, I assume that's not how.
And I
it's
feel like
supposed
if
to
that's
look.
how it looks on the stream, they would have mentioned it by now.
Oh no, it looks fine on the stream. Okay, there we go. Looks fine.
Where
for
is the
now.
tail? Oh, it's over here.
I just thought that was interesting. I think I think some Southernisms are really weird. Like one thing that my grandma always says whenever whenever food is particularly good is that's so good it makes you want to stand up and slap your mama. Another is
That's
more
so good it
nervous
makes
than
me want to suck a man's
long-tailed-
dick.
Another is more nervous than a long-tailed cat in a room with rocking chairs.
What did you say?
More nervous than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Oh, I guess that one makes sense, actually. Because a cat does not like a rocking chair.
No, they do not. I mean, they'll sit. They like sitting on top of it, probably.
Not if it's moving, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a cool drink on me right now.
No
That's-
cool drinks.
That's
We
fine, I'll just
burn
fucking
like
heal with
hunters.
potions.
I'm assuming cool drinks let you withstand the heat.
Yeah.
Ah.
Just have an iced tea and you're fine. Wait, let me put bombs. I got bombs.
Oh man, I would kill for some iced tea.
I would kill for some bombs.
Iced tea used to be such a
outta here.
hedonistic drink.
Yeah, I just drink water.
Well, I mean, so back in the
Kablooey!
back in ye old, like early 1800s or so, like iced tea was hella expensive
Why?
because, well, first off, ice had to be brought in from like the Arctic,
Oh,
like yeah, and
yeah, I
then
guess so.
tea itself was hella expensive due to the having to be imported from Europe,
Huh.
and then the sugar was also crazy expensive.
And now I can
back
get it for €1 per liter at the local supermarket.
Now I'm literally eating sugar. How much sugar does this have? How much sugar is this?
Oh shit, oh fuck. Get away.
I just drink water. I have a glass that's like half a liter I can just sit and chug.
These gummies that I am eating are 50% sugar. Oh shit!
One
Sorry.
food gummy.
I smacked my my. I don't have any more gummies. I literally just ate the last 4.
One food gummy.
No, no more fruit gummy.
Food gummy.
No, no fruit gummy.
Food gummy.
No food gummy for you.
Oh. Hey Hannah, you know how to get the red orbs, right? We need those too. If I want the big red coat. I'm sure we could look it up, but fuck that shit.
What is the largest hat in the game?
Probably the Wiggler hat.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I mean, it doesn't post in most like view screens. it often goes off screen. Is what I'm saying. The Duck Dimmadome of hats.
Yeah.
Hello,
Someone.
sus.
Hello, sus. My name is Duck Dill.
Doug
Dimmadome. Doug Dimmadome. Owner of the Doug Dimmadome fortune.
I gotta see if I can find that. He says it.
There's a whole story about that video. I ran into it like randomly on YouTube. I didn't make it. I thought like I just posted it because I thought it was funny. It had like 100 views maybe. It was months old. I didn't think anything was going to happen to it.
Wait, you were the one that posted that originally?
I was the person who posted the version of that that's memeing around.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it's like the video is like 3 or 4 months old by that point. It has 100 views. I think it's flown under the radar. I think it's funny, so I post it.
All right, I found the one with the caption. I'll post it in the stream box.
Two days later, we're like playing GTA 5 with friends, and a bunch of people joined the server we're on and start killing our whole team. And apparently, it's the original poster of that video who doesn't like that I posted their video and looked me up and invaded my GTA server to take revenge.
Wow.
Oh man. I guess that's I guess that would be the first time that you ended up making somebody else internet famous or something like that.
It definitely got more attention because of me than it otherwise would have had.
Yeah.
I wasn't really at that point where I could consistently like blow someone up by reposting their shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess they weren't happy that attention wasn't going directly to them.
Yeah.
Even though that was not my intention at all. I was just posting it for my friends.
Yeah. The caption is
Don't read it out. It's so fucking long.
No, I'm reading it and I realized that they posted Dale's last name in the caption as the first part. It says, hello, sus. Timmy Turner, my name is Dumsdale Dimmadale Dimmadimsdome.
Dumsdale Dome Dims Dimma Dome owner of the Dims Dimmadale Dimma Dome the Dimmadale's Dimsdale Dimma Dome. Thank you for looking, my long lost son Dale's Dimma Dome Dimsdale Dimma Dimsdale Dogsdale Dimma Dome heir to the Dimma Dims Dimmadale Dimma Dome fortune.
Doug Dimmadome? Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome?
Not right.
Not right?
That's right, Doug. No, I can't do it again.
No, fuck this.
Doug Dimmadome Dim.
Don't stop it. No, it's over. It's over. We're done. Stop it. Jesus Christ. But do they have Crash Nebula on ice?
That's right.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's just so. It's just such a ridiculous video.
I do feel bad about sharing that video without asking, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, I was young and stupid, as they say.
Yeah. That was like, what, 4 years ago?
About, I think.
Maybe 5?
I don't know.
Not certain.
I wasn't on Tumblr before 2017, I think.
Jesus. I've been on Tumblr since like 2012.
2011
I was
for me.
I was quite late to the game. I have a friend who joined in 2011 who was like, you should join this.
Hey, you're still earlier than Sven.
Sven doesn't have a Tumblr.
Exactly.
I was running my Roblox forum, and some of my friends got into My Little Pony, and I was like, what the fuck is this? So I got into My Little Pony. And I looked up
I
where all these funny posts were coming from, and it was Tumblr. So all right, I go to Tumblr. In November 2011 is when I set up my
See,
Tumblr.
I was aware of Tumblr, but I could not have handled it before the UI changed. Because I've tried reading like old
Fuck.
posts where just the posts are there's so many answers that you get like a long
Oh, like the
like
like a
line.
trapezoid.
And the first post is almost unreadable because it's so thinned out into a super tall.
People hated that design change when it happened, but it's so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, I guess it's my path to Tumblr started when I was reading Game Informer. Someone actually
Speak up a
ended
bit.
up taking
You're a bit quiet.
my path to Tumblr started when I was reading Game Informer. Someone had taken out an article, had written an article about their review of the show, and it was like, and this was back when it was only season 1. They were like, "Oh yeah, no, in the first episode, they
Wait,
fucking just
season 1 of what?
My Little Pony."
Oh, you could
Someone
mention
wrote
that.
in Game Informer an article about My Little Pony.
Okay.
They're like, yeah, no, it's season. What they do is like the first episode, they fight 1,000-year-old evil goddess who'd been sealed away for being evil or some shit. Then they is manticores and all this shit is kind of badass. It's definitely not for girls. It
What do
was
you mean
back
it's not
in
for
that
girls?
stage. It was back in that stage.
Yeah,
of,
like
where they had justified
My Little Pony was a
liking
whole
it.
thing, but it did kind of like break down some gender walls there.
Yeah. So then I decided to look into it, and I was like, huh, it's actually not that bad of a show. I was looking into it because my thought process was like, if someone's willing to write to Game Informer defending it, then it's might as well just check it out for at least for the meme value.
It had good meme value for one.
Yeah, and so I checked it out. I was like, not bad. So then I got into the fandom. A couple of my friends were also
And now
in
you're a
the
gay
fandom.
trans furry.
And well, I didn't immediately go to Tumblr. I went to a FimFiction.
Oh
And
god.
yeah, no.
I think Annie has some old posts on there.
I know I do. I actually found the original files of my very first.
Sorry, what did you say?
I found some old files of my very first fix. And so what it was I was reading a fanfic, or I was looking at one called Dead Rainbow Dash, and they were like, hey, this fanfic is actually just a written version of the my Tumblr blog. Or like, Tumblr, fucks that. I looked into it, saw nice art, and I was like, all right. So I made a Tumblr because of happening across a fan fiction.
So this is a thing I was really happy to find out about Tumblr. This wasn't the reason I joined, but it's a thing I'm really happy to have found out afterward. Is that before that as you may or may not know, I'm very anthology, and compared to all other sites I've been to, it's like Tumblr is probably the best place for like non-official paleontology, so not actual articles and such, but like fun art and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like
can find so
black
much-
market paleontology, like you're buying like dinosaur bones on here.
You can find so many good
Well,
paleontology memes
I mean,
on Tumblr.
To be fair, in regards to buying
Way to just
bones
ignore
off the
my
black
concern
market
about
via
you buying
Tumblr.
bones on the black market.
I
No,
was
see,
no, I am focusing on that. I was saying, speaking of buying bones
talking
on
to
the
you.
black market through Tumblr, do you remember that one woman who is selling bones that she picked up after a flood? It was in Florida. She basically, there was a flood that washed all the corpses from a cemetery
Yeah.
down, and she picked a shit ton of bones and were selling them through her Tumblr.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
I
remember
Remember
that.
that? That was
I've
in
heard
like
of that.
2013.
I know
I've
there were,
heard of that.
I know there were grave diggers and shit, but I didn't know it was after a flood and it was a cemetery.
Yeah, no, it was it may have been after a hurricane actually. I don't remember, but either way, it was really shitty. And that's
See,
not.
That's
It's
like
a separate
okay.
case from the woman who sold her toe on through Tumblr. Separate cases.
I heard about
So-
that one. That wasn't a selling thing. That was romantic. They were selling it to someone else.
right.
Yeah.
Or sending it to
So-
someone else.
That's a thing I've noticed. So, please no judge. Before I became Tumblr, I usually hang out mostly on the paleontology subreddits, which aren't very active and stuff. But that's the thing I noticed on Tumblr is that like unlike on Reddit, where you have like very isolated forums, on Tumblr you can have like stuff like that, and more or less the entirety of Tumblr will know about it sooner or later.
Okay, yeah, that shit leaks out for sure.
There's no contagion, or there's no way to contain it. Is what I mean. Like
Is this a hunting
wild
horn?
stuff.
Oh Jesus.
Is that
Yeah,
actually a hunting horn? That's a hunting horn. Cool. Play some
So,
songs, Bard man.
So yeah, my very first fanfic was from April of 2012. It was it was badly written, it was not good at all. But then I gave up because of I gave up on it. Basically the plot was gonna be basically Pony Jigsaw. The big twist is it wasn't gonna be Pinkie Pie, it was gonna turn out to be Fluttershy. But then fucking the Mauve series started coming out in the Shed, and I was like, well, there goes my chance of being because before Shed, nobody considered Fluttershy like a murderer. Like that wasn't the mainstream. I was like, well, there's my.
I mean, there was a
chance to
lot of
capitalize on
edgy
this.
pony content, like Rainbow Factory and shit like that.
Yeah, but most of the things were. Oh, fun fact: my boyfriend is the one that Aurora, the author of.
Your boyfriend wrote Rainbow
Factory.
Factory?
No, he didn't write it, but the fic who did write it basically gave the fic to him. Like, basically, he's the one who can determine canon to the fic.
Well, what the fuck does that matter?
He doesn't, because he's not gonna touch that. But he could if he wants.
None of this is canon now. It's all wrong.
Yeah, he could easily just fucking go Disney on that shit if he wanted. And be like,
Rainbow
"Yeah, no,
Factory Extended
nothing is-"
Universe? Thank you for following, Riley. Shit,
Oh,
there goes
man.
Rathalos. That was fast.
Yeah.
Fucking, what even would the Rainbow Factory Extended Universe be?
I don't give a shit. Walrus Vendors, Rainbow Factory was like a Monopony like sub fandom about an AU where ponies are ground into dust to make rainbows or some shit. I don't remember.
What it was whenever they reach reach a certain age, the Pegasi would have to do essentially a physical to see how good they are at flying, and if they failed, they would be sent to a factory where they would be killed and harvested to make rainbows.
So it's basically Soylent Green, but
Pretty much.
Some edgy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
There were a lot of teenagers running wild in that fandom.
It's
Just doing what the fuck ever.
yeah.
I mostly
Yeah, that
read.
was-
I didn't read many fan fictions, but I mostly read crossovers because I am a sucker for crossovers.
Crosses are really good.
Like okay, so for example, I used to love Mass Effect crossovers where they encounter alien races from other sci-fi franchises and engage
sure.
the like protocols.
like
To,
fucking just if Shepard just ends up fighting some Klingons or some shit.
Yeah, stuff like
Klingons?
that. Well, not Klingons. I can remember reading about Halo and Star Wars being the main crossovers for Mass Effect.
I can
What,
believe
and
that.
not Star Trek?
Yeah, I think it was on Star Trek as well. It was many years ago, so I am not the best at
I
remembering.
mean, a lot of races from Mass Effect are just Star Trek stand-ins.
That's true.
Because Mass Effect is just a Star Trek game, basically.
Pretty much.
It's like the
Do
main
you think
appeal.
do you think they're that oh shit, who's the people that Shepard work like who's the big central government? What are they called?
The Council?
Really?
Yeah, the Council.
That's what the big main government is? Like
Yeah,
that's
you
what
have the Council. They live in Council
Okay.
space on the Citadel.
Oh, okay. Do you think they'd be like they'd hate the Federation? Do you think they'd hate the
I mean,
Federation?
the Federation and the Systems Alliance from Mass Effect are the same thing.
Yeah. Do you think that they'd be same thing but for like different galaxies, I guess?
Yeah.
Do you think that if they interacted, it would not be? I personally don't
I
think.
think
It
I
would.
think it will be a bureaucratic hellhole and nothing would get done. But I think that'd be fine.
Okay, so it basically turned space into America.
No. I don't. No. That's not how I see America at all.
No, I'm talking about bureaucratic hellhole where nothing gets done.
See, yeah, again,
Well,
that's
that's
not,
if
that's
we're
not the
lucky,
first
nothing
way I
gets
would
done.
describe America.
I know. I was just trying to make a cheap joke at the expense of the
Okay,
government.
fine. What was I thinking about? Star Trek. Super Mario 64. Stop shooting me! I'll
Super Mario
shoot you back in the
69.
face. Get out of here.
Get over here.
Get out of here, sir.
Are there two hammer mains?
No, that's a hunting horn. It shares a lot of the same moves, but a hunting horn can do like bard stuff, like buff people.
Oh, so they're barbarians.
Sure, close enough.
I want to make a barbarian whose weapon is an axe.
Did we not get the red orb we need? Oh, we did. It looks like a gem.
I mean, gems could be in the shape of orbs.
Yeah, I guess.
Like pearls. Pearls are in the shape of orbs, and they're gems.
No,
I
they're
think.
not. Oh, well, technically not though.
Mm,
I mean, pearls are biologically made though.
Yeah,
Unlike
pearls aren't minerals. They're
other
fucking from humans or
Yeah.
not human.
humans.
Shut up.
Pearls
shut up.
aren't
They're-
considered gemstones, though.
Yeah.
What
Are
are
they?
pearls made of?
Let's see. Pearl is often considered a gemstone, although is not a mineral. A pearl is a composite, blah, blah, blah. Organic compounds, blah, blah, blah.
What's the evolutionary advantage to oysters making pearls?
I think it's
to
'cause-
it's to protect their insides from debris. So if there comes like a small
No.
sand,
Great.
I actually had this conversation in a stream a while back. Turns out I learned it's actually not because of sand. It's a parasite.
Pearls are a parasite?
Yeah. I think it was Katsu who told me. It was either Katsu or Sven who told me that it was a parasite.
Wait, how does a pearl protect you from a parasite?
it says, okay, so it's a defense mechanism against a potentially threatening irritant such as a parasite inside the shell. So
Yeah.
it could be a small grain of
Well, no,
sand, or an actual parasite. So it's for defense against parasites, but it can be triggered by stuff like sand as well.
Well, I don't think it can be because they commonly like the way they eat is like they scoop up sand and spit out anything.
Oh
that they
yeah, I
shouldn't
know.
eat.
But if they get to the wrong place, though. Let's see. No, wait. Okay, sand is rarely the case.
Yeah.
Typical stimuli include organic material, parasites, or even damage that displaces mental tissue to another part of the mollusk's body. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Also, Altigam, the fic I read was, I think it was Mass Effect as is, before the events of Mass Effect 1, and them encountering races from Halo's Covenant, but they aren't in the Covenant.
Here's a question: is Master Chief human?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Why would he not?
I mean, we see his eyes in Halo.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
He sounds like a human. He looks like a human. They
We
say
see
he's a
that
human, like a lot.
We see in the trailers for Halo 3 that he is a human kid when he gets flashbacks to his childhood.
Oh. I didn't know that.
The humans have no human-aligned races other than themselves at the start of the series. So yeah, he's a human. I don't know.
Well, I was wondering because like, never see him take off. Well, as far as I knew, you never saw him take off his helmet.
Yeah, they do in 4. People didn't like it.
No.
You
Press the
know,
go button. Do it. Go. It's go time. Press it. Press it. Yeah. Yeah.
you ever, you know what I just realized? I was thinking about, so my thought process was thinking about Master Chief not taking off his helmet. Then I was thinking about the Mandalorian. Then I was thinking about Space Bounty Hunters, and then Samus. And I realized
Seamus.
Samus is basically a Mandalorian. Like she would easily fit into the Mandalorian creed.
She takes her helmet off like all the time.
Well, that's true, but I mean,
That's like the one thing.
I mean, in the sense of her family was killed, and so she got adopted and learned to be a badass space bounty hunter.
Emily, I mean, Jango Fett was happy to take off his helmet.
Did you know they insist, like Disney or whoever insists that Jango Fett was not a Mandalorian? He just used the armor.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that.
He was, I mean, he could have been Mandalorian at one point and then essentially exiled. But
yeah, I guess so.
managed
I
to
mean, he
steal
does take off his helmet like a lot.
But also,
Yeah.
they take off their helmets a lot in Clone Wars and Rebels too, though. Like Pre-Vizsla and.
I mean, if I was a Mandalorian and I saw that one of the people that basically flaked is now the face of an entire army, quite literally, I'd be a little pissed and consider them not Mandalorian anymore.
Yeah, that's
Unlike
true.
Dirge.
Dirge?
Kalani. Dirge, he's a bounty hunter who's like basically invincible, and he got put in a coma by Mandalorians for a long time, but then he gets back and he like declares single-handedly war against the clone army because they're all clones of a Mandalorian. And then Anakin kills him by shoving him into a space shuttle and shoving that into a sun.
Damn. Okay.
Well, the thing about Mandalorians is Mandalorian isn't a race; it's like an organization. It's like a religion.
Yeah, originally,
we knew that.
At least in the extended universe, that's a fun fact though, that they were originally a race called the Tong, which had faces that were with very wide set eyes, which is why their helmet have those very wide sight slits. But then they began to die out for reasons I don't remember, and they were like, "Oh, but our culture can still live on," and that's why it became like a culture for everyone.
In
guess that makes it
Clone Wars,
convenient.
didn't they go to Mandalore at one point and like nobody wore a helmet?
Yeah, but that was because Duchess Satine had like reformed the Mandalorian culture, and Pre-Vizsla wasn't happy about it. But then again, Pre-Vizsla didn't have a helmet all the time either, so it was kind of a hypocrite that way.
Is Clone Wars still canon?
Yes, it is. Clone Wars, Rebels, and the movies
So
are
how
canon.
do they connect the Mandalorian beliefs from Clone Wars and those of the Mandalorian?
No idea.
Fair enough. I guess you wouldn't know.
Well,
It
in
might be though,
Mandalorian-
because they're gonna show us the Siege of Mandalore in the new Clone Wars season that comes now in February.
There's a new Clone Wars
they
season
might
coming out?
Yeah, there was a
I-
scrapped season that never came out due to budget issues, I think.
But they continued Clone Wars storylines in Rebels, so how does that fucking
yeah,
work?
I don't know either. but they had a lot of half-made episodes, and now they're gonna finish those for a couple of for like 2 arcs. So they're gonna show us the Siege of Mandalore, and they're gonna show us the Bad Batch, which is basically clones with genetic imperfections to make them special.
Before Anakin becomes Darth Vader still?
Yes, it is still before, but it's very close to the movies. And it will also focus on Ashoka after she has left the Jedi Order.
Is Obi-Wan
You
out
know-
there?
I think he will be there.
Obi-Wan's my favorite.
Yeah,
I like
that's
Ahsoka.
my favorite too.
You know
made
what'd
this,
be
I've made
hilarious?
this joke before. Emily stands for Ewan McGregor. I love you.
Ah, that's good. That's good.
That is really good. You know what would be hilarious? If
What?
imagine if in the final Star Wars movie, like Kylo Ren is being evil, and then it just Ahsoka Tano comes out of fucking nowhere and just
They wouldn't do
uppercuts
that.
him.
They would not do
I
that.
know.
I would watch.
Do you
Oh,
think
that's
Ahsoka would be?
that's- What? You think
No
Ahsoka-
character introduced outside of the trilogies is going to be relevant in the trilogies.
Yeah, I know.
They wouldn't make fucking the Mandalorian show up either, even if he's way more popular.
That's the thing I was thinking about though. That, oh my god, it's like, okay, so the visual dictionary for this is not really a spoiler for the latest movie, just a thing I thought about. So the visual dictionary for the latest movie has come out.
What's a visual dictionary?
So I used to love reading those for the Clone Wars ones. It's basically it's a book with a lot of pictures and stuff, and the pictures have a lot of extra lore info about like
Oh.
characters and items and stuff like that.
I used to have one of those. I loved reading the part about how lightsabers were constructed and how
Yeah.
they worked.
Yeah,
You get that
those
shit from
books.
fucking Knights of the Old Republic, though.
So, but what I was getting to was, so the book tells us that I think Rey is like 21 or something,
Sure.
and Kylo Ren is like 30.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I was like thinking, how long before someone makes like a Reylo post about how it's such a big age difference or something? And I haven't seen anything so far.
I mean, that is too big of an
Yeah.
age difference for me personally. But
I personally don't. I do not like Reylo. They have no chemistry. Well, I mean,
here's
the
my
chemistry
opinion.
that they have is hate.
Rogue. Here's my opinion on this. There are too many avid Reylo fans for me to start an argument about this. I don't want to get flamed.
all
That's
right. If y'all are mad about my Reylo opinion, send all your complaints to my Tumblr at silvertonguesblog.tumblr.com.
Don't plug that.
Hey, no publicity is bad publicity.
See, now we gotta get into the true shipping though.
Oh
should
no.
should Yoda and Yaddle be a thing?
Yaddle?
Yes.
No, Yaddle is way too young. He's like 400 years younger than.
Who the fuck is Yaddle?
Oh, Yaddle is a tridactyl that was on the council alongside Yoda.
A
Yeah.
pterodactyl?
Tridactyl.
But
Who?
the difficult thing about them is figuring out how they age though, because Baby Yoda is 15 human years, but he's a baby. And
Yeah,
old
Yoda
Yoda
was
is 900. So how does that aging work
I mean,
though?
we don't know when they go into puberty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but-
mean,
Maybe they go into puberty at like 75.
Yeah.
they could be like Saiyans, where once they hit puberty, they're in their prime until they reach their old age. So they could be like babies for 100 years, then in their prime for like 700 years, and then old for the last 100 years.
That sounds
You
like a
mean this-
convenient amount of age for a serialized format.
You mean that Yoda had six-pack?
I never said that.
Yoda have
Implying
six-pack.
he didn't when he fought Palpatine. All those sick flips.
All I can think about now is that picture of Yoda photoshopped onto the Hulk's body.
Seen Yoda naked I have. Six-pack he have.
Heard Yoda was shredded, I have.
That's it, that's the one. Sorry, I couldn't remember.
I fucking love that SNL skit.
Was that SNL?
Yeah, it was the Kylo Ren undercover boss.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what it is. I didn't remember it was SNL.
I'm pretty sure it was SNL.
No, you might be
I
right.
think so.
Hey, got a Breathos. Oh, plate. Lame. Boo.
Yeah, it was SNL.
I don't know why, by the way, speaking of Yoda, but I don't know why I find the Yoda on ketamine memes so funny, but they are very funny
How
to
does
me.
that one go again?
It's something like
On ketamine, I
ketamine
have."
I must have, or something like that.
There was
Lego
one, no,
Yoda?
this may be too edgy, but there's
Yeah,
a,
Lego
there's,
Yoda is the
there's
one.
like a video of Yoda as a drone strike operator.
What?
Lied the recruiter did. Real people with families these are.
I'm surprised that we went all this time talking about Yoda without once bringing up the best Yoda.
What's that? Shut the fuck up. You deserve it.
And that is why I can't join the army.
Good.
Why?
Oh, my lung collapsed when I was 18 and it didn't heal right, so
Damn.
I have a perpetual cough and can easily get out of breath, and laughing too long makes me cough
Shit.
and shit. But yeah, no, I have a fucked up lung, which is why I can't be in the army.
I have fucked
Which
up
is
legs.
good
I
because
can't
I refuse
stand.
to die.
I think I would be turned away because my eyesight is absolutely terrible.
I can't stand for more than 15 minutes.
Oh, mood.
So that's probably my my thing.
I haven't even been sitting this time. I've been laying down on my back, watching the.
Also,
stream.
I think I might have damaged my spine doing judo, but I'm not sure. Fine now, though.
The legs in my bones grew too hard during puberty, and like outpaced my muscles. So now the
shit.
muscles in my knees are always stretched out, and I can't
Ow.
stretch my leg completely because it like pulls too hard on the hamstrings. I
Oh,
had a
that
lot of
sucks.
physiotherapy for that, so I can like stand sort of straight, but it's very exhausting to like stand up because I don't have our best position for that.
Ow. That's
I mean,
rough.
it's not like a constant hurt. It's just like if I stand for a long time, it's very exhausting because I can't rest like that.
Yeah.
Wait, you're supposed to be able to rest when you stand.
Well, it's more like I'm always exerting energy just to stay up. I can't balance otherwise.
Ah, I see.
Like if I just stand, then I fall over eventually, unless I actively put effort in standing.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. That's the. Oh
So it's a good thing I work in computers, I guess.
yeah. And have a. Does the Netherlands, is that one of those countries where cashiers and retail workers are allowed to sit?
Yeah,
when
I
they
still
work?
think it's fucking weird that cashiers can't sit in America. Why not?
Oh, because America doesn't give a shit about their employees.
Okay, but what's like the
literally
reasoning
nothing-
exactly? Like how does that make
well-
them less effective at their job?
Because people have been trained that sitting down makes you lazy and is disrespectful, and so that's why customers will complain if someone is sitting down. Like, it's a
Fucking weird.
hellhole.
It's weird.
Yeah, no, I fucking hate these bootlickers.
That's weird, and you're weird.
I'm not weird.
I got 2 Rathalos rubies.
Oh, nice. What's a Rathalos? Weren't you trying to fight a pink Rathalos at one point?
Pink Rathian.
Oh,
A Rathian and a
what did I say?
Rathalos are like the genders of the same species,
Oh, so it's
but they
Nidoran.
do count as separate and a separate
Okay.
species.
So
I
it's
looked in-
Nidoran.
Yeah, basically.
I looked into it a bit. Apparently, I can join the army. I don't want to, but I can join it. But I can't join anything besides basic infantry because I'm nearsighted and I'm too tall for all vehicles and airplanes.
I have an uncle who's like a corporal in the infantry.
Okay.
My grandfather was in the Air Force.
Yeah, that's a bit interesting actually. We have like we used to have that you had to do army service for a couple of years, and then they removed it, and then they added it for people who were 1 year younger than me. So I just missed it. Otherwise, I would have had to do it. So my cousins have to do it, but I don't.
I don't think anyone got my history joke
Wait, what did you say?
in the chat.
Oh. Time to stomp out the American Revolution. Yeah,
Doesn't-
because you're getting the red coat.
Yeah.
Like a British officer.
The Muffin Master, let's see, what
Yeah,
would
that's
be
alright.
my
It's pretty-
great grandmother's brother. I think he was in the Norwegian resistance.
I'm not sure I like the leather.
Hmm.
It's not really my style.
Too shiny.
Bit too glossy, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I prefer fur cloth and stuff. Leather
Oh.
isn't really my style. I mean, it's cool. It's good to have, I guess.
Oh, I was the coat. I was thinking about the coat, and I was thinking about Firefly, but I remembered those were brown coats, not red coats. And then I was thinking, Firefly needs. You watched Firefly, right?
I saw
Nope.
like a couple episodes.
Oh, that's like half the series.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I
out
wish
of iced
that
tea.
it could get a continuation.
I'm out of iced tea.
Out of iced tea? Rip. You know what the best flavor of iced tea is?
Peach.
Yep. Goddamn right. Bah.
Maybe I should take the
just
Diablos one.
I just need 11 more power crystals in this
No.
mobile game.
Power Crystal? Like, are you playing a Skinner box?
No. I'm playing a mobile game, one of those idle games where you just like wait for the shit to be made, and then you
Yeah,
can
a
use it to
Skinner box.
upgrade everything. Oh, they're called idle games over here.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, okay.
It's not about over here. It's a game design term.
Oh.
A Skinner
yeah, I'm
box is a game system that rewards you for waiting, and rewards you even more if you skip the waiting.
Yeah, no. I'm playing I guess yeah, I'm playing. Anywho, I just need 11 more, and then I can upgrade the thing that lets me progress.
Gotcha games are Skinner boxes, yeah, I know. I'll Google the term right
Luckily,
now to
this
give
one-
you an exact definition.
Luckily, this one does not force ads on you. Which I am thankful for. 'cause
A Skinner
fuck
box,
ads.
also known as an operant conditioning chamber, is an enclosed apparatus that contains a bar or key that an animal can press or manipulate in order to obtain food or water as a type of reinforcement.
Positive reinforcement.
That's not what it says.
No, but the reinforcement.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what you feed them. If they're lactose intolerant and you give them cheese, it's negative.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lie.
Nah,
Because I know
it-
plenty of lactose intolerant people who will still eat dairy.
Yeah. Do not challenge me on this. I went a course on it. Nah, I don't
I
remember
have
anything
IBS
from that
and I'll
course.
still eat fucking the
No,
Taco Bell.
same. I'm lactose intolerant, and I still eat very many lactose products. Lactase is my savior sometimes.
What is your favorite lactose, like dairy product?
Oh, that's a difficult one. I'd probably say either just straight up milk or a milkshake.
Cheese, bitch.
Valid.
Yeah, cheese is good too, but like when I was in high school, I would drink like 2 liters of milk a day because I loved it so much. And they gave it to us, and they gave me lactose, like low lactose milk, which my stomach could handle. So I drank
I
like.
can't imagine living lactose intolerant. Like, what the fuck? How do you even? That
No, the
precludes you from
lactose
so many
intolerance is-
food sources.
The lactose intolerance is the least one of my problems actually, because if I get some in me, it's just general unpleasantness. It's the apples and pears and hazelnuts that's the bad ones. Because if I eat those, I get hard times breathing.
What the fuck can you eat?
Everything besides those things.
Lactose is a lot of things.
Yeah, but I can. And like I'm on a sliding scale of what I can handle. I'm not super sensitive. Like cheese is usually alright. Milk, cream, ice cream are not.
Milk.
But milk.
Milk.
I usually eat sorbet instead of.
Why are my bones so brittle? I've been drinking nothing but milk. Oh,
What's that from again? I recognize it.
Simpsons.
Yeah, it's Millhouse, right?
I think so. No, actually, no, I don't think it is. I think that's Bart who says that. Milhouse is the one where Homer's like, "Don't drink the milk. Can I drink it? Knock yourself out, kid."
Is that the one where the
He's
milk is actually
he's
made
like,
of rat?
"Ew."
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Or is rat's milk, rather?
rat milk.
Aren't you gonna pick up some torch pods?
Fuck no. Why would I do that?
Because you can disperse this effluvium with it.
Can you really?
Yes.
Slime.
I did not know this.
It doesn't chip away at your health. You just shoot it on the ground, you get a big area where it doesn't chip away at your health.
I didn't know this. Where is the torch bots at?
Further up the level.
Nobody ever told me this. It doesn't work.
Now
you
he shot a
bitch.
monster. He shot a monster.
Oh my god. I literally did not know this.
It's super useful.
Does the game ever tell you?
Nope. You just gotta figure it out.
Alright. Was not aware. I just usually just tank through it.
It's so much easier when you find out about it. You just pick up a couple, shoot them at the ground. Boom.
Kapuya. Kapuya.
My scatter nuts though.
Fluffernutter.
Also, I'm already out of them. I'm already out of torch pods. Let me reshare the link to the stream for a second. Oh god, it's cutscene.
Oh, cutscene time.
Everybody's favorite.
We're gonna
Wow,
see an
what is
acidic
this? It's full of
glavenus.
scales. Scales?
Is it
This
gonna
is
one?
a weird rock.
Is it gonna one-shot something again? Every single time one of these new monsters, just it gets introduced by one-shotting an old monster.
Besides odogaron.
No, it one-shotted that odogaron.
Maybe I should
No,
hide
no.
behind these
The
weird
red-
looking
The
rocks.
original red odogaron doesn't one-shot it.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean the new monsters in his DLC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, that's
Oh,
fighting
that's a
Gyros
cute
right now.
Puppy.
Wait, that wasn't... That was a Rotoban, isn't it? Oh, no, that's Glavenus.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks very different. He doesn't even have a sword tail. It's just, like, gooey.
What the fuck? Oh,
Oh,
it's a tail sword.
Yeah, that's Glavenus.
Rip. Rip. Rip.
Way to fucking die.
You'd think the great Gyros would retreat by now.
No.
What you say? Well,
Yeah.
What's the chat talking about? GS and LS? I don't know what that means.
oh, they're talking about tails.
Yeah, I got that far, thanks.
We have to get our
Hey,
defenses
Binch.
before
Oh,
Gonzalo's
great
weapon
sword and long sword. One has the long sword tail, the other has a great sword tail.
I don't get it.
I'm assuming the great sword is longer.
I would assume the longsword is longer because it's called the longsword.
Yeah, but great swords are longer than long swords. Long swords are typically about 4 feet in length, whereas great swords are the big, massive ones.
I mean, in this game, longswords are pretty fucking huge. They're like twice the size of a person.
Okay, then. I guess
It's more like a
fuck me
katana
then
than
for
anything,
trying
generally.
to bring fucking real world logic into this.
It's Monster Hunter. Like the great swords are the size of a person. The longswords are the size of 2 persons.
Well, to
Like
be
length
fair,
or width?
a great sword could be the length of 2 persons if those persons are short.
No. Because every person in Monster Hunter is the same size.
Except
the cat.
for the Admiral.
Except for the Wyverians.
Yeah,
The Admiral,
are
though.
you saying the cats don't count as people?
Yes.
Wow, rude.
Here's a question though. Considering that there's an evolutionary history of every creature in Monster Hunter,
Uh-huh.
would that mean that Rajang is the closest relative of humans?
No. Probably Wyverians.
Oh yeah, true. Besides all the, like, sentient bipedal primates.
Behold the man.
There's more primate monsters than just Rajang, right?
I'm not sure.
There's at least one in
Besides-
4 or generations, which is like a big monkey.
Okay, I haven't played those.
It's like an orangutan.
Uh.
And I think orangutan is closer than whatever Rajang is.
Yeah,
What's-
Rajang is a baboon, basically.
What is in your opinion the worst monster?
Keizu. Everybody hates Keizu.
What is that?
It's like a big white anus.
Oh,
Wait, which of the two? Is it the wide one or the thin one?
White.
Yeah, I know, but they're both white, thin anus slug monsters. There's
What do you mean
Keizu
both? What are
and
you talking
another
about?
one.
What do you mean?
I gotta Google. There's another monster. That
There's another
looks
white
very
anus
similar.
monster?
Yes, there is. Okay, it's the thin one.
Which fucking one do you
Giginox.
mean?
The Giginox is the wide one.
I don't remember what that one looks like. Can you put that in stream
It's
box?
like Keizu, but it's wide and flat.
Can you put that in stream box, please?
Yeah,
With like an image of it.
yeah. Just a moment.
I'm just assuming it sounds like every politician, since you said white anus.
It's not a metaphorical
There we go,
anus, it
that's-
just looks like an actual anus.
That's Keizu. No, Giginox, I mean.
Oh, that's
Oh, they look
cute.
very similar.
Yeah,
Probably related.
yeah. I did make a phylogenetic tree of a couple of Monster Hunter monster ones.
Why?
Because I am a paleontologist and I think that it would be fun.
And this game is full of dinosaurs, so
So I placed, let's see, Uragan and Radoban, of course, closest related
those are
to each
those are
other.
clearly related, yeah.
And
I would
then,
say
to
Glavenus and
those,
Devil Joe have some relation.
yeah, I put Devil Joe to Uragan and Radoban, then Anjaneth to them, and then I put Baroth and Brachydios in a separate group as closest related to each other.
Anjaneth and Devil Joe for sure, yeah.
I have a qu-
Yeah.
What? Since you're a paleontologist, what's your opinion on wrapping?
What?
I hate
Can you
it.
repeat that?
I was asking Nito what they think of shrink wrapping.
I hate it. But I do think you should be careful about not going overboard and putting too much speculative soft tissues on reconstructions of extinct animals. Like, try to at least hide the rib cage and stuff like that.
I think you should make it a fat bird.
See, that's not the shrink wrapping is making them skinny and freaky. So making them a fat bird is basically the opposite of shrink wrapping.
Yeah, therefore it's good.
Yes, I know. It's a
Make
very
him
good opinion.
make it a fat bird. Not you can't refuse. Fuck you. Make it a fat bird right now.
Yep.
Nito, you're a paleontologist.
I mean-
make it a fat bird.
Nito, what's your thoughts on the theory that the T-Rex arms have been backwards the entire time?
I haven't heard that one actually.
Oh,
I gotta check that.
yeah,
That probably means
that
it's bullshit.
well, it's that the tiny arms are actually supposed to go on, like not
What is happening?
facing forward but facing backwards.
Yeah,
and like an ostrich skeleton.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Like, so I know that's a thing in some theropod carnivores, like the abelisaurids. That's very obvious. So Carnotaurus and all that. But as far as I know, it's pretty. So all the relatives of T-Rex, so all the coelosaurids, have arms that point forward that I know of, except for the Therizinosaurs. But those are not very closely related.
What if all of those
So
are
I
wrong
would-
too?
No, they do point backwards because they have giant fucking claws on them.
Oh.
But T-Rex don't.
Okay,
So
how
I
come
do
you
think they
should be
point
sure?
forward.
Maybe their claws are supposed to go on the butt.
I mean, we used when they first found Therizinosaurus, they thought it was a giant turtle that had giant claws sticking out from the sides.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, it was a Russian scientist.
We could have
Like,
had
wasn't-
butt claws.
Wasn't there a dinosaur that ended up actually just being an adolescent version of another dinosaur?
Oh, there's several. Just a couple of days ago, they published once again. There's a huge debate about a species formerly known as Nanotyrannus, which people thought was a small tyrannosaurid, but other people thought was a juvenile Tyrannosaurus rex. And now I think they have some pretty good proof that it was in fact a juvenile. So it's that one, and then there's Pachycephalosaurus and Dracorex hogwartsia, which was named after Hogwarts. But
Oh,
that
what's
one,
the magic school?
yes, it was named Dragon King of Hogwarts. But
Did
Yeah,
you
the
know
Tyrant-
Dragon King of
the
Hogwarts is an anagram of I hate trans people?
but now it's no longer valid because they are a juvenile Pachycephalosaurus.
Oh,
Oh, the
So Dragon King of Hogwarts is no longer valid.
sweet.
Nanotyrannus is so adorable. It's the size of a pony.
Yeah, but it's
I
a
want to
baby
ride
T-Rex.
one. It's a chocobo.
I don't think you should
It's
ride
a
one
fat
that's small,
bird.
though.
It's a chocobo.
Yeah, chocobos are fat birds.
If
Yeah.
I'd ride a dinosaur, I'd probably ride a
Triceratops.
Therizinosaurus. Triceratops is a good choice.
I would tape some of those very tiny raptors to my shoes and have them carry me.
I don't know a lot of dinosaur names. You got raptors, you got Triceratops. What's the one with the really
Yeah.
hard
Saurus.
forehead?
That's
Oh, that-
Pachycephalosaurus. The one
Pachycephalus.
that's the one that Dracorex was a juvenile of.
You said
Pachycephalosaurus.
Yeah.
Pachycephalosaurus?
Yes, hard head lizard.
Oh,
I
cool.
think it was, or dome head lizard.
Cool.
One of them.
What is the ancestors of pachyderms?
Pack of what?
Pachyderms.
Yeah, what is the ancestors of pachyderms?
The fuck is a
Like,
pachyderm?
what dinosaur evolved into pachyderms?
No, pachyderms are mammals.
Oh shit. Yeah, but what? Okay, yeah, that's fair. But okay,
Also, it's
No,
I think
fuck you.
That order, I think that order is obsolete
what
nowadays.
are dinosaurs always going to be reptiles?
I mean, okay, so here's so
Oh boy.
there's this concept
Do
called
pterodactyls count as dinosaurs?
No,
What are they then?
Pterodactyls are pterosaurs. Pterodactyls and dinosaurs are the two main groups in a group of a larger group called Avemetatarsalia. Yes, which means back up. So we're gonna back up even more. So right now the closest living relatives of birds are crocodiles. Yeah.
Sure.
Makes sense.
Crocodiles and birds together are a group called the Archosaurs.
Uh-huh.
The Archosaurs have two large main groups. It's Pseudosuchia, or Crudotarsi, which is the group that includes crocodiles and all their relatives. And the other group is Avemetatarsalia, which is a group that includes all dinosaurs, including the birds, and all pterosaurs. And you differentiate them by basically bone formations in their ankles.
I am die.
Yeah.
Streamer, you died.
So pterosaurs are not
thank
dinosaurs.
you.
No. They're the closest living. They're not living. They're the closest relatives of dinosaurs, but they are in themselves not
No,
dinosaurs.
you had it right. They're the closest living relative. I mean, they're on an island somewhere detached from time.
I would have loved to see pterosaurs because they are very amazing.
Pterosaurs?
Yeah. Like, the biggest one was the size of a giraffe.
How do you spell pterosaur?
Probably with a silent P.
PT.
Alright, yeah, that's where I was going wrong.
There's,
PT
let's see,
by
I'm gonna link
Hideo
this in
Kojima?
stream chat. There's a really,
Pterosaur. Yeah.
there's a really good life-size model of the largest pterosaur we know, and here it is next to a dude.
Oh, that's
Is
big.
the
gives
dude
you
holding margaritas?
It gives you some sense of size.
That's a big
Oh,
boy.
that is a big ass head. It's like a pelican.
Yeah.
The stream cannot see this.
No.
Just so we're all
Yeah.
clear on
I
this.
can link it in the
Sven
stream
will-
too.
Do it.
Sven will put it on the screen and when he edits the supercut.
I don't think this part is going into the supercut. It's kind of long form and not very funny.
Yeah.
It's educational.
People don't want educational in stream compilations though.
They really don't.
It's funjucation. You know,
I think
like
you mean
humongous
I think you mean
entertainment
edutainment.
games.
This is already a word.
Yeah, edutainment. That's what it is. It's edutainment. Yeah, humongous is great with edutainment.
Ashy Button's dinosaur titties is such a cursed thing. Holy fuck.
Why, you don't like Argonians?
I never said that. That's lizard
About-
titties. That's different.
What, how is that different?
Because
They're poison
lizards are
sacks.
dinosaurs.
It's her poison sack.
So wait.
Lizards are not dinosaurs because they're not archosaurs.
Really?
Lizard-
Why are lizards okay but dinosaurs aren't?
Poison sacks.
Uh,
No.
what I mean was Argonians are lizards, and lizards are reptiles, and you could call dinosaurs reptiles. It's what is a reptile is a funky thing. Anyway, but dinosaurs are not lizards.
The chat is urging you to link that picture of the pelican.
Alright, just a moment. It's gonna be a big
Ancient
link.
Egyptian pelican.
Of course, it's from fucking Reddit.
It was the
What,
first result on Google, okay?
Yeah,
Chat
of
was
course.
stressing
No,
that.
no, sure. I'm not looking
What
down on you.
I actually saw it on Twitter at first.
Hmm.
I
You
think
know-
there's like a company that makes life-size models of extinct animals that's really good at it.
Do they have the giant sloth?
I think so. I can check. What
I
were
love
you saying?
giant sloth.
What were you saying, Rogue?
Oh
it
yeah,
called-
I
is it
was
called Giant?
thinking about the edutainment games, and Emily, do you have any of the humongous entertainment games? You know, like Putt Putt or Freddy Fish, or
I have every single Pajama Sam game.
you should totally stream that.
I will not,
Why not?
because they're really boring as an adult.
Well, if you're playing alone, yeah.
I guess. I don't know. My laptop doesn't have a disk drive, so I'd have to get them on Steam. And the Steam ones have like this weird, annoying, mandatory subtitle built in.
Oh.
Which I guess would be good for on stream, because you're not gonna hear the dialogue properly anyway. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't seem like a like a big stream hit, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think people
Someone is cooking meat in my house.
I don't think people are fucking waiting to see the Pajama Sam speedrun.
I would watch the shit out of speedrun. Especially, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Pajama Sam and Don't Be Afraid of the Dark? Isn't that one of the ones where they like all the puzzle locations and shit is randomized?
Yes, it is.
Alright, so yeah,
Most of the
speedrunning would
Humongous
be-
games are like that.
Yeah, okay.
All the Pajama Sam ones are, for one.
Are the Freddy Fish ones?
I think so? I'm not sure about Freddy Fish. I'm not as big as a fan as Freddy Fish as
is the
Pajama
only one
Sam.
that I've played.
I like Spy
I used
Fox.
to play. I can't remember the name. It was
Do you
in
remember
Swedish anyway, but it
remember
was
Lego
like,
Rock Raiders?
Nope.
I have that game. That's a good game. Alpha
I
Team.
used to play one where you build like a moon base to launch rockets, and your final goal is to like send a probe to the moon. And you have to take
Kerbal?
into account like economics and trajectory and all that.
Sounds like Kerbal.
Yeah, it was like a proto Kerbal or something.
I don't know. I'm kind of losing against this glavenus right now. Only have one life left. Hey cats, help me. Help me, cats. Escort? That's not a very good one. Fine. Are you telling me the maid in the Lusty Argonian maid series did not have titties? Yes, she did. So do I.
Yeah, they were her poison sacks. We've been over this.
You've been over this. I haven't agreed with you.
Where else would poison?
I don't know, in your fucking neck?
I mean, that is where poison goes.
I don't know where the lizard... Why does she even need poison sacks? It's not an ability Argonians have. They can breathe underwater, but they don't have poison sacks. Where are you getting that from?
Okay, they're the air sacs, which let them breathe underwater.
No, they just have fucking gills.
I mean, air sacs is probably more accurate though.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're the lizard guy.
I don't think these guys actually have a giant ground sloth model. They have a lot of other things though.
I'm fucking upset.
I wonder if there's a mod to remove the.
Oh, there totally is.
Or the titties.
Argonian titties? Oh, there totally is.
Yeah.
No way there isn't.
I know there's one to add more on the Khajiit girls.
I know there's one that like fixes their.
Look. If there's a mod to remove titties, there's at least 10 times as many mods to add more titties.
You know, I actually think I've seen a mod to remove titties from the Argonians. It was like in a mod pack for like.
Like realism or some shit.
Yeah, realism mod pack or something.
I want realism in my hot lizard women.
The titties died for a realism.
There's a tail remover. Breastless Argonian females. Skyrim Nexus mod.
I don't like the word females on that.
Huh?
I don't like the use of the word females.
That's.
What are you laughing about?
No, I'm just laughing because when you said that, I didn't think about. Does this imply that be breasts on
Your
the
microphone
male
is cutting out. I can't
Argonians?
hear you. What did you
I
say?
was saying I was saying, well, I was reading the thing, and the way it was worded, I was thinking, is this going to also add titties onto the male Argonians?
Ultigam, that's the most cursed lore I've ever read.
Trans rights.
Trans rights. I mean, Argonians cannot change their gender.
Yeah, that's true.
But like, did you guys read Ultigam's chat comment?
It's really long. Give me a few seconds.
Okay.
I'm fighting a dragon here.
Isn't the lore reason for lizard titty is that they produce a tree sap from them because that's how they get their intelligence for whatever reason?
I don't remember.
How do they produce tree sap from their titties? They're not trees. It would
How the
be
fuck does?
that.
How do humans
Aren't-
produce milk from their tits? They're not cows.
We don't call milk
know-
tree sap.
I know the answer to this question, but you don't want to know the answer.
I
can
do
tell you.
want to know. Tell me.
Basically, milk is modified sweat.
Yeah. But how is Argonian milk considered tree sap? It
I
would
don't
be
know.
lizard milk.
I mean, weren't the Argonians and the trees like the same thing?
And that's, by the way, why reptiles can't produce
Jump.
milk. Because they don't sweat, and because they don't sweat, they don't need sweat glands, and because that they can't produce milk, and because
There's a
that
lot of
they
them.
can't have
There's a
titties.
lot of mammals
It's
that don't
also-
sweat but give milk.
Well, no.
Yeah,
All animals do sweat from like dogs can sweat from their paw pads, and
Yeah.
rats sweat from their tails, and platypi sweat milk.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's
Oh.
the origin of it. Milk patches of skin that became more concentrated and got nipples.
Yep.
Nipple.
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 Isn't that country in Japan?
That's Nihon.
Country fan.
Yeah, Nippon.
I know you're joking.
By Doom Guy, I agree. As a biologist, I can say biology is very bad. I know.
You're not a biologist, you're a paleontologist.
I have learned so many terribly cursed biology facts. It's like,
I don't think the fact that milk is just specialized sweat is as cursed as you're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's
okay
pretty
then.
standard stuff.
You wanna? Do you know what the teratoma is?
I am familiar
No.
with the teratoma. Isn't that when there's like a hunk of like just a mass of like flesh and hair that grows inside of your
Yeah.
inside your stomach or something?
Not necessarily the stomach.
What, like a
but-
hairball?
No,
Well,
it's
no. It's basically,
yeah. No, you can see.
isn't it a tumor that just grows all kinds of cells? Like it can produce teeth and hair
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, it's basically a tumor of. So when you're just a couple of cells after the gametes meet and
being
start
born.
forming the
Zygote?
baby. Yeah, zygote. You have very non-specialized cells that can turn into any other sort of cell.
Stem
And-
cells, right?
Yeah. And with non-specialized stem cells, because you can have stem cells for teeth and stuff like that.
Oh.
So if those form a tumor, you can have a tumor that can form basically any sort of substance that can form by the human body. So teeth, eyes, hair, it's all free game.
I only know what a teratoma is because of Binding of Isaac.
Oh.
And I was thinking of it only being in the stomach because I was confusing it with fistula.
Oh yeah.
Because
I don't
in
like this
Binding of
topic
Isaac, they're
anymore.
the same boss.
I'm not sure I
Yeah.
like this conversation.
That's basically my worst biology fact though.
Really, that's the worst?
That doesn't
Well-
feel very bad.
I could probably dig out worse ones. Like, okay, I know, for example, Harlequin ichthyosis, but I really don't want to discuss it on here.
Harlequin babies?
Anyway,
Yeah.
I beat
Oh,
the
yeah,
acidic
that's-
glavenus. We kind of glanced over that whole fight, but it happened.
Hooray!
Oh, hey, you beat a thing. You did it.
Oh, I like the snoring.
I
bubble.
like the... Yeah.
I like the rampant electricity coursing around me.
Yeah, it's fucking Bubble Beam and Thundershock.
I got 2 tails somehow.
He carries a spare.
One was in its stomach.
I don't know.
No, I was saying one of the tails was in
Oh.
its stomach.
Could you watch your microphone? You're like crushing it a lot.
Quiet or loud?
Neither. Just a lot of breath going into your microphone.
Weird.
Like it sounds like you're like kissing it.
Let's see.
What are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah, you're quiet now.
I didn't do anything. Alright, how's that?
Quiet.
How's that?
Fine.
Alright. Okay.
Okay.
Droids.
The fuck is a dragon razor?
I assume it's a razor for dragon.
Maybe I've missed some exposition.
Exposition implies that there's actually a game to this.
Oh fuck. Now I started to remember one of the worst jokes me and my friend had when we played this
What?
game. So you know how this guy always yells after his Dragonator?
Yeah.
Bad Dragonator.
Oh.
Not funny. Didn't
No, it's
laugh.
a little funny. It's funny, but in the groaning kind of way.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
no.
my favorite.
Not to be confused with the moaning kind of.
Go to hell.
Muffin Man, you mean to say that the Argonians are actually trees?
Yeah, they are.
What?
I knew that. Didn't you know that?
I mean,
didn't.
I know they had a connection to the Hiss, but I didn't know they were related to them.
I don't know. They're like they have like a common ancestor or something. I think
How the fuck do you have a common ancestor with a tree?
because
I mean,
they're not
technically
lizards.
we all do.
Okay, but we don't have enough to consider our milk to be tree sap.
I mean, this is Elder Scrolls. A lot of races in Elder Scrolls have were
Rogue, it
very
sounds like you're really
strange.
far away again, like before.
I didn't even touch my mic.
Are you further away from it?
No, it's in my. It's right in front of my face. I'm wearing a headset. I haven't
Turn it
moved
up.
my head. I haven't. Okay.
I can't fucking hear you.
How about now?
Nope, too loud. Like halfway between those.
All right, now.
A little bit louder.
Now.
Good.
Here's a question though: is it lore that the Argonians turn into wolves when they become werewolves, or do they become crocodilians?
They become werewolves, but there's a mod that can let you make them. There's probably a mod that can make them crocodiles.
Yeah, I would expect so.
It could be worse. It could be a cat turning into a dog.
That is a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, the Muffin Mancer, that's a good way to. They're magic tree lizards. They ain't got explain shit.
To be fair, that if anyone could not only stop the invasion of the Daedra, but start invading Oblivion itself, it would be magic tree lizards.
Yeah,
It's free real estate.
that's my favorite Elder Scrolls meme.
It's free real estate.
No, that the Argonians invaded Oblivion.
Yeah, but I managed to get on the main. I managed to get on the mainstream version of that post by posting the "It's free real estate," by posting a free real estate meme to it.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. I can get a acidic glavenus hammer. Which apparently does ice
Hey,
damage?
and Dark Lily, that's the thing though. in Old English were used to refer to humans, so they are Argwolves. But does that mean that the elves are merewolves?
Would
No.
they be? I think they'd be. We could
I
just say
think
it's
that's
lycanthropy.
stupid.
Just call it at what it is. Lycanthropy.
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 Are you saying lycanthropy? Are you saying that lie is
I'm saying you're pronouncing
physically
it wrong.
unable to throw pee?
I'm saying you're pronouncing it wrong.
Lycanthropy.
Shut up.
By the way, if I don't remember wrong, this is like semi-connected, but didn't the Dwemer disappear because they made a machine god and turned into its skin?
I don't recall.
I don't fucking know.
There's like a lot of different stories on how what happened.
They didn't disappear. There's the ones that are basically pulling a Wild Wild West. Like you can encounter them, and like their lower sides are fucking spiders.
Yeah, there are like one or two still out there.
Yeah.
Also, aren't the Bosmer cannibals?
Yeah.
I mean, you can be a cannibal too if you.
Yeah, but like culturally cannibals, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
That would be interesting if you're a Bosmer and do the what's the name of that day drive where you eat all the humans?
It's like shit. Which one is that?
I don't think it's Mayroon.
No, Mayroon's
let's
isn't-
see.
No.
It's not Sanguine. Sanguine is the party god.
No, it's fuck. I don't recall. Sure, someone in chat will know it.
Daedric
Yeah.
Prince of Cannibalism is Namira.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Like imagine rolling up to Namir as a Bosmer and just like, oh, I know how to do this. Like not even taboo or anything. You just,
Yeah, just
oh yeah. You mean that it isn't normal to eat dead people here?
roll up to Namir's place and be like, oh hey, it's lunchtime. Let's go grab a bite.
That is interesting. I have more like Ball as vampires, but Namira as cannibals. It's like it feels like the followers of Molag Bal get the better deal.
No,
So
because
can't
they
go out
can't
into
go in
this fucking
sunlight.
sun.
Yeah, but
I would
never-
rather be a cannibal than a vampire.
I get 4 hours of sunlight right now. I would prefer to be a vampire.
Okay,
Than a
that's
cannibal.
fair.
That knocks it down to 0 as a sunlight.
Exactly. I already sleep through 2 hours of the daily sunlight, so I get 2 hours of sunlight a day. So I only lose 2 out of 24 hours of sunlight, and I get super strength, and I look good, and I can fly.
And you get awesome eyes.
That
Look,
too.
look with your special eyes.
Well, I'm gonna go fight Felkana right now.
Is that the island monster?
No, that's the ice dragon.
Oh yeah.
The ice dragon's name is Volcana.
Velkana. It's
Oh,
spelled with an E.
okay.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
show it on
I was
screen.
thinking like volcano.
No, it's over here. Here, with an E.
Mm.
I don't know what that means. You look it up.
I'm not gonna look it up.
No, you should. Well, I should grab
Chat
the
can look it up.
dragon set.
I think the oh shit, what were we? Oh, I think the most wild thing in the Elder Scrolls lore is the race of people who cut out their hearts and replace them with plants. Plants that you can pickpocket to instantly kill them.
I mean, though, you like if you did it in exchange of power, you gotta think like, who is gonna be foolish enough to try and pickpocket me from the front?
I mean, you say lore, but that's like one side quest in one province of Skyrim.
Well, no, it's not just the side quests. Like they're also out and about. It's not limited to just one side quest. It's just
I guess.
they're present.
Fighting the ice
Okay,
dragon.
if you want to talk about specific quests that are wild.
I don't wanna.
Okay.
Oh,
I wanna
it's
look at this cool
one of
cutscene.
my favorites again.
Oh, I like a hunter.
You know, a
Hunter's
lot
cool.
of these monsters use spikes.
Yeah, it's because
Spikes
spikes
are
are
good.
scary.
Spikes are not scary.
I mean, I love monsters
They
with
seem-
spikes, but
They don't seem
Ooh.
very effective in this game.
You say that, but
Just
most of the
dodged.
weapons we use are spikes.
oh, I thought it was
No,
gonna
I-
shove it up his ass.
You, a hammer main, are saying that most of the spikes.
A lot of hammers have spikes on them.
Wait, did that dragon just talk?
No.
No, I think it was a hunter.
Okay. So I was about to say, that brings up some ethical quandaries about hunting these monsters
No,
if they're all sapient.
Only the cats are sapient. Sapient.
Cannon's ready to fire. Orders, sir.
Listen, spikes would not be the first thing that I'd want to penetrate my body.
That's not even what she said, because nobody would ever phrase it like that.
Hum.
What kind of hat is your cat wearing?
T-Grex.
You are a leader. Buy some time. Show them that you've got what it takes.
We need more time to get the Dragon Razor ready.
I have no idea who any of these people are.
It doesn't matter.
You were the
He's in
only
charge,
No
that's
one
the
of them's
important
Matt
thing.
Mercer.
We can't
Matt Mercer's in charge.
Yeah.
and you. We need your
That's me, and I'm gonna fight the big dragon, and that's all that's important.
You're Matt Mercer?
No.
It's done for. We don't drive this thing back. Hunters fight hard.
That's Matt Mercer.
Really?
Yeah.
We've been over this like
Yeah.
6 times.
Okay, but I haven't been in the streams.
We
Since
went over
last-
it in the first stream, and you were there for that one.
Yeah, and that was like a week ago. You really expect me to remember something from a week ago? I can't
Yes.
even remember something from an hour ago.
Bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit. I remember that we were trying to learn. I remember I was trying to learn Swedish, I think,
See, you remember.
but I don't remember what it was that I was trying to learn. Like the words.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Look, I'm just here to kill an
I
ice
like-
dragon. That's all that matters.
I like the dragon's head. It looks like it's wearing a crown.
That's probably the point.
Well, it looks like it has several points actually.
Haha. Aren't you a funny fucker?
No, but I appreciate the sentiment.
I wonder if it's phylogenetically close to Kushana Daora.
What the fuck are you saying?
I wonder if it's closely related to Kushana Daora.
You use some big science word. Oh, let me dumb this down for the idiots in the audience.
I've been
People know what
I've
phytologically
been
means.
reading and writing about it for several days in a row. My brain is
What
sort
did
of
you
full
say?
with it.
Final... something?
Rogue.
What was the
What?
word? What was the word you used?
Isn't it like phytoecologically or something? Oh, okay.
Phylogenetically.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Organized into the phylum.
Yeah.
What?
Part of the taxonomy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Phylogenetics is basically check out how animals are like evolutionarily related to each other.
Taxonomial nomenclature
Yes.
is the sciencey name, right?
No, that's naming
Oh,
animals. Although the originator of taxonomical nomenclature is actually from where I live, so I have visited.
oh, nice.
Shit, no.
Oh, you can
I'm
smash the ice?
Hey, do you
What?
think that in the
Oh.
future, when talking about this fight, do you think that'd be a good icebreaker?
No.
You're getting on my nerves.
I'm only gonna do one ice pun this entire fight, and I'm not gonna say one.
Well, whenever it is, I'm sure it's gonna be a nice pun.
Ha, that one was better.
I really like this boss. I like his. I like
Yeah, you
its
don't have to
design.
fight
It's
it.
very cool.
Oh, that was nice. Nice move.
Yeah, I'm a fucking skill McGill.
That's
You
good.
are-
Snap, that's going in your skill compilation.
Yeah,
Velkhana successfully
it's a very cool move.
Get your face smacked, boy.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna-
don't.
Here we
I think there's no way you can lose.
I think there definitely is. There's a barricade meter like right there. That's slowly ticking down.
Yeah.
Face smash. Of course you're gonna lose. Why would they not let you lose?
That's pretty swanky. That was not a nice pun. Like, that was me
What are you
being
saying?
genuine. I said that was pretty swanky, the way you
How is that a
smashed
nice
down
pun?
on it. No, I said it's not a nice pun.
I
It
know
was
you
the
said it's
first
not,
thing
but
that
why
I-
did you need to feel the need to clarify? No one would have
Because
thought it
everything
was.
else I had been saying up until now have been ice puns.
So, unrelated question, why doesn't this monster just fly away?
Because it wants to get into
Oh.
the base to kill people or
Ah.
something.
Can it fly over?
Apparently not. Maybe they'll shoot it down if it tries or something.
I think you need to chill out.
What's that?
If you
Which
do
one?
one more ice pun, I will remove you from the voice chat. I don't play around.
I'm out of ice puns, which is why I'm just quoting Mr. Freeze from Batman, quoting Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze
It was short.
because I'm out of ice pun. Yeah, that was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Isn't it Uma Thurman that's, I think it's Uma Thurman that's Poison Ivy.
Wasn't she Catwoman?
She was Catwoman. I
No,
think.
was she? I thought she was Poison Ivy.
Look it up.
No, she was Catwoman. Poison. Wait, was she? Hold on. Was she also Poison? She was also Poison Ivy.
She was
No,
both.
oh, it was Michelle Pfeiffer. Was. Wait, what?
Oh, Michelle. Oh yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer was Catwoman, right?
Yeah. Okay. They look the same.
Wow.
Okay.
It's a serious
Oh, what's
accusation.
going on?
I think my Kapalika was like reviving me. I've never seen him use that before.
No, I've
Maybe-
never
maybe
seen
that's
that
a new ability.
either.
Neither have I, but that's mostly because I've never seen this boss before.
Not this boss. The Kapalika ability.
Oh.
Jesus. It's like nowhere I can stand safely and heal. I can press this.
Yeah.
Fire the cat and do it. Don't push it.
You can actually. Now you just need to lure it into where it's gonna land.
Son of a bitch. Moved. Oh, some of those hit. Do it again. Yeah, those hit.
Jeez, why didn't you do that the first time?
Because I didn't know I could. Duh. And I guess it also removes a lot of barrier defense because I'm leaving the barrier unprotected for the monster to attack.
Oh, now they're sending reinforcements. So why is it that only one person can fight it at a time?
There's no other people could join. I'm just fighting solo right now.
No, I'm talking about like in universe. What was preventing like the entire army from fighting it with you?
I don't know, not wanting to die probably.
Cowards.
All non-combatants, evacuate. Hunter, the Dragon Ranger's over here.
They're helping.
Yeah, they're helping about as much as every NPC other than the dog in Resident Evil 4.
Haven't played Resident Evil 4.
Well, in Resident Evil 4, the only character that will actually even remotely help
It's the dog. Yeah, I got that.
I think it's RE4.
I'm out of no berries.
What's a mulberry?
Nullberry. It removes status effects.
Oh.
I mean, mulberry is just a berry, though.
The chat is saying you're ignoring the salesman.
Okay, the salesman isn't like a companion.
Seems like a meaningless distinction. He fell over?
Yeah, well. I have never played Resident Evil, but I do love that guy's. What are you buying?
I don't play horror games.
Buying?
I thought about cosplaying him. I'm not sure.
I think the best Resident Evil is probably 2.
It's just
I've
because
never
you just
played
had a
that.
remake of it. That is just because we just had a remake of it.
We did?
What do you mean we did? It was like the biggest game of this year.
Yeah, Mr. X. Memes everywhere.
I didn't know.
How did you not know? How did you manage
Nobody
to avoid
told me.
news about that?
Do you think that I just look up news on video games?
No, I think it would have been on your timeline a million times.
I'm not on Twitter.
Or any other website. Tumblr too.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, no. Most of my stuff this year have been memes about how the year has just ended.
Chad is telling me to inform you they're also making a Resident Evil 3 remake now.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never played
That's gonna be fun because Mr. X, he was just casually walking everywhere, and people were freaked the fuck out. Now we're gonna have, what's his name, that runs everywhere and has a rocket launcher. That's gonna be a fun thing to see.
I gotta
Okay.
load the Dragon Razor with fuel. This is gameplay.
Can you run when you hold it?
This
Or
is
do you
me
drop
running.
it?
This is me not
Okay.
running.
Okay. Can you roll with it?
I don't know.
Yeah, why did they put it in square boxes instead of barrels?
They are barrels.
Try
Oh, they
rolling
are?
down here
They look-
just to check.
They
You
look
can
like
roll.
they
It's
were
not faster than running though.
It might
Yeah.
be.
A little bit maybe. But I have to recharge
Yeah,
my stamina
just-
then.
Ocarina of Time, that shit.
I had to reset my stamina.
Dragon Razor loaded.
Fred Durst, that shit.
I don't know what that means.
Rolling, 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 rolling. What?
See here. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
he's in the
he's
totally
not in
wrong
front
place.
of the Dragon Razor.
I don't think that will hit if you.
Yeah, it won't. Hey, get over here. Stupid.
It looks very phallic.
It's a
the
cannon.
cannon. Yeah.
Ready to fire.
Gungo caught a bound. Fire the Dragon Razor.
Okay, they got it bound. Alright. Yeah, I'm on my way, you dick.
Can't you do the Spider-Man thing to get up there?
No, it only works on monsters.
That's lame.
And witch beetles. Oh shit.
Oh,
Jeez, that was
damn.
point blank. You know, I
Holy.
retract my earlier statement about spikes.
Now he's like, oh shit. Maybe I'll get out of here.
You know, they should have aimed for the wing.
It's not even bleeding.
One, but two, that's the worst thing you can do. Now you have a wounded animal which has learned to avoid that shit.
Yeah, they should have aimed for the wing.
They should have gone for the head.
Well, not aim for the wing to keep it from flying off.
Yeah,
I think
Ugh.
they did aim for the head.
it's not over yet.
That's what you think, but it's not over yet.
Everyone, good work today.
I'm Matt Mercer. I was in that game you like.
Listen up.
Uh,
Repel the Velcana.
If you talk about D&D, I'll kill you.
No idea if and when it'll strike again.
I was actually scouring through
Alright.
for a good critical role quote.
I'm gonna
mhm.
talk Pathfinder instead.
So I say,
I've never actually played Pathfinder.
to it.
I have. It was me
Of course
and
you fucking would, you nerd.
it was me and two friends who had never played any tabletop RPG before, and one friend who had never DM'd a tabletop RPG before, and it took us 3 hours to kill one spider and enter a dungeon.
Sounds
Yeah,
about
that
right.
sounds. To be fair, I've been running a D&D campaign for 2 years, and it took 4 hours to kill one bat and get into the dungeon.
Oh yeah. And
Ugh.
also, my friends had forgotten to take any sort of utility or healing, and they were two bards with very low HP. So I had to do both tanking and DPS, while they only threw water at me because I got trapped in a spider web and they tried to light it on fire, and I started dying from fire damage.
Oh my god. That is. Well, no, actually, yeah, that sounds about right for bards.
I mean, they weren't your typical bards, though. There was one bard and one druid, and both of them. That's also fun. So I chose stats to be because I wanted to be boring and just have a decent character in case, because they roll for their stats, and it turned out that my 6'8" half-orc brawler had less strength than our 80-year-old gnome druid.
That's amazing.
It's us or Velcana. Let's do what we can.
You think we have
Ugh.
enough time to kill Volcana?
Probably.
No idea.
I believe in you.
We first use the whole Steamworks. We just press R2 for a while.
What does this do?
Gives me items. Skip that. I don't really know why they put this in, but like every so often it fills up with fuel and you just press R2 for a long time and it gives you items. It's basically a slot machine, but it doesn't cost anything, so...
Oh, nice.
Will it explode this time, though?
I did just now, but I skipped the cutscene.
Sure.
There in an instant he came to an end of his greatest fears. With our blood, sweat, and tears.
What are you singing?
Cog is dead. Blood, sweat, and tears.
Don't know it.
It's a song about this guy who works at a well, I don't know. I guess it's a power plant. I think it's explicitly stated as a power plant, and basically one of the valves wasn't working properly, so one of the tanks explodes and knocks someone into a set of gears. That's what the song's about.
Alright.
Their whole thing is like steampunk themed music.
Cool.
I like this music. It's pretty snazzy.
It's alright.
It's the bee's knees. So, what are y'all's plans for the Roaring 20?
Die.
Really?
Eat hot chip.
Lie.
I mean, we're not supposed to have a Great Depression until 20.
Your microphone keeps cutting off.
Yeah.
I really don't know how to. I really don't know why. What I was saying is the Great Depression is not going to happen until 29.
Maybe your noise gate is up too high.
Maybe. But then if it was too high, then wouldn't it mean that it wouldn't pick up on the breathing?
Your breathing isn't because of your noise gate. Your breathing is because you're breathing into the microphone. It's going to be just as loud as your speech.
I can't even hear my breathing.
Believe us, we can. Not right now, but like before.
How many times can you do this?
Until it runs out of fuel, like now.
Oh.
And then it fills back up after a couple missions.
Mm. So it's not like a daily thing, it's a mission-based thing.
Yeah, I don't know what the logic is.
It's probably some complicated algorithm that nobody's going to bother to parse out.
Let's see what we can craft. Solid bone, that's not useful. Let's fight a Legiana. Stick my leggy out really far. Nobody's in the server anymore? Okay, let me tag people in the Discord.
Wait, what?
I said let me tag people in the Discord to get more people in the server.
Oh, the Monster Hunter server. Like a Demi or Sven?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I should be fighting the final boss of the DLC right now or save that for next time.
Probably next time. That way you can make it the focus of the stream.
Yeah, but it might be over like way before the stream ends.
Yeah, and then you just futz around.
I guess.
I mean, futzing around is some of the best parts.
Alright, I'll just grind some parts for the rest of the stream then.
Alright.
I have to head out and work on stuff, so I will catch you later.
Alright.
Alright. Peace.
See ya. Let's see.
Hunters born after 2018 don't know about whatever old mechanic isn't present in Monster Hunter World.
How would I know that?
I don't know. Have you not played any before World?
No. Monster Hunter World is my first one.
Same. But I went back and looked at the older ones.
Ah, okay.
I don't want to fight Tempered Falzak. That seems like a bad idea. Or Kushiladora. Uh-huh. It's weak to poison and fire. What's the regular Legiana weak to?
Thunder, I think.
It's also kind of weak to fire, so I'll just bring fire.
Okay.
If I have a good fire one.
Isn't the I think I remember you having a good fire.
Yeah, glavenus here is fire.
Yeah.
But I think there's an upgrade I can get for that. So I might want to fight what I need to upgrade that first.
Okay.
I can upgrade it. I need another glavenus part and at least one ebony odogaron. It should be possible.
Yeah, it sounds possible.
Or I could make the Anjanath hammer.
Does that have you mean regular?
What?
Regular Anjanath hammer?
Yeah, I mean it's fire too, right? Needs a
Yeah, I
mantle
think
though,
so.
which is like the big rare item. So I
Oh.
haven't done it. I'll just go in. Use my brain real hard. I'll go fight. Yeah, I'll go fight. I don't depart now. I'll go fight a glavenus, sure.
Alright.
Probably have at least one quest for it.
Proceed with caution.
Or not. There's a marina one. I don't want to fight in the arena. Maybe there's an SOS flare for it. Glavenus. Hey, we got 2 people fighting glavenuses.
Nice.
What is glavenus weak to? Probably ice or water. Water. I don't think I have a good water one. I'll just use neutral. I already ate. Probably gonna make a sandwich after the stream and then go to bed.
Sounds good. What kind of sandwich?
I want a sandwich.
Yeah, but what kind?
Chocolate sprinkles. That
Alright.
doesn't really happen in other countries.
Yeah, I think actually I think I've read a post about it earlier today. I think it has like a special name in Swedish, which I can't remember.
Hmm.
Let's see.
In Dutch it's called hagelslag.
What does that translate to?
Nothing accurately.
Sharp mind if you want to best a monster with a sharp tail.
Alright.
Literally, it means hill strike.
Okay.
So yeah, it doesn't work.
I gotta see if I can find. I think it was something similar in Swedish. Just a moment.
Glavenus, glavenus, I'm gonna kick your assinus. You get over
Oh
here,
yeah,
big-
it's in Swedish it's hagelslag, which is basically
That's exactly the same word.
but in Swedish it translates to hail, like the thing that falls from the sky.
Yeah, that's what I
Hail
said.
strike. Oh, I thought you said hill strike.
No, hail. Yes.
Okay.
So it's the same word.
Oh yeah.
Oh poop. Oh poop farts.
Yeah, my internet was lagging out.
Is it?
No, it was. I think it's better now. I tried talking, but I don't think you heard.
Not before, no. I can hear you now.
Yeah.
That was a bad idea.
Yep.
I should have just gone for the hit. What's going on, chat? You guys been quiet for a while. Well, stop looking at memes and start looking at my channel. Fighting against the Astra. You're playing Monster Hunter while watching a Monster Hunter stream? That doesn't sound like it would positively impact either of those activities. Big slappy.
Always best strategy.
What did you say?
Always the best strategy.
Shit, I got paratoted. No, I don't get to use the opportunity I created. Oh, no, there he goes again. Ba, 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 da, ba. Da, 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 da.
I do wonder what Glavenus uses those spikes on his back for. It's not
Intimidation factor.
for defense, maybe.
Cutting through trees as he walks through the forest.
No, I think they would use their tails for that. The spikes would just get stuck, wouldn't they?
Or they slice right through the tree branches.
Maybe. I mean, it can heat up its tail to like glowing, so I don't know. It's monsters.
It can't be like not exhausting to swipe your whole body around.
Yeah,
Especially with a heavy ass metal tail.
yeah, that's true.
Maybe you just like body slamming.
Maybe. Maybe it's to catch an opponent's tail and then
Or
retaliate
like
with
a
your own.
horn, locking horns with something.
No, maybe more like. Do you know how you have like a rapier and a parrying dagger?
Yeah.
So the horns would be like a parrying dagger and catch an opponent glavenus tail, and then the glavenus that caught the tail would retaliate and strike in the face or something.
Oh,
Speaking
I
of,
mounted it. Oh shit. Yeah, sure.
yeah, I'm always like thinking about.
Yeah, we get
monster
it. You're a
biology.
paleontologist.
I think it's just fun
kidding.
fun to think about.
No, you're right.
I just think it's neat. Insert Marge meme.
You know what costume this game needs?
What?
To be
From
from the
oh,
Automata.
that to
yeah.
be. Yeah.
Automata?
Yeah,
Automata?
with a special longsword skin as well.
Sure.
Whoop.
I want the pod thing for the Palico.
Oh, that one.
That works, right?
Yeah, that could work.
I'm just mentioning because we see this guy with the Witcher skin here.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. You could have Dante, Geralt, 2B, and
Aloy.
Yeah, that's her name, right?
Yeah.
You could have all 4 of them.
The biggest crossover ever. Infinity War ain't got nothing on this.
I do
think
love when
actual
monsters
upskirts are happening now with this coat. Yeah, that's an
I
upskirt.
love.
Got it.
Oh. I love when monsters just jump down only to jump up again.
I love when monsters jump down only to jump down again.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Clamber. Smeckety. Smeckety. Wait a second. Let me up this wall. Dang it, he moved. I will smash your face right into outer space. Stop yelling.
Is that aggro or no? He's
No, that's-
running away.
He's running away. That's okay. I can move to his face and make him go like, boop, boop.
Oh, that's what you get for running away.
Slugger. It's a good skill. Spin, spin. Oh, didn't get the whole combo in. I like NetSpeed19 here with the oldest username known to man. Hey, Diablos. They have a turf war, don't they?
I don't actually know.
Hmm.
Think so.
Just kind of let live with each other there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you breathe fire, you big boy. I'm so proud of you. Yeah. He's exhausted, you can tell. He's not doing anything.
Yeah.
You can just feel the breathing fire. Ah. I'm
just
hiding
happy.
my helmet through the settings right now, but I wonder how I look to other players.
Hmm. Whoop. That's a good question, actually. I think it hides your hand placer as well.
Hard to say, right?
Yeah.
I guess the only way to know would be to test it out. And have others
Yeah.
report back what I look like.
Yeah, exactly.
Is he limping yet? That's not a limp.
No.
Clamber. Move to the face. Smackety. Smackety. Oosh. Oh fuck. Don't want to faint. Ooh, smart cookie. Use the flash pot in the middle of a jump. There's a turf war.
Get him. I always find that one a little funny.
Yeah, he just fucking flops it. Oh, Diablos. Oh, it's limping.
Oh, thank you, Diablos.
Get him! Get him! I have a trap. Just gotta make it fall over. Oh, close enough. Let's go in the other way. Get it. Put the trap. Got him. I got hit in the face by Diablos, but I got him.
Didn't care. Got.
Don't care, got glavenus.
Yeah.
Thank you, Diablos. Very cool. And the tail. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I got the thing I needed. Cool.
Oh, nice.
Wasn't that hard of a material, pretty sure. I am a Dizzy Pro again.
Dum-dum-dum.
Beep ba 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 ba.
Let's do what we can.
Good day.
Right. I also need to fight a ebony odogaron. That's the second one today. Let's call an SOS flare for this one,
Not on.
just cause.